That's all right. Hello, hello, everyone. Sorry I am late, but I was visiting with this wonderful gentleman named Ray Bonecrusher.
Yeah, and guess what, gang? Because she was doing that and she knew she was running late and everything, Tori's going to go take a real quick bio break while I say hi to all of you. So run, Tori, while I talk.
Yep, thank
Okay,
you.
you're welcome. So, yes, hello, Elizabeth and Crimson and Rin and Patty and Robert. And let's see if we got anybody else. Let's see. Robert, Robert, Patty. Okay, we're just going. Robert, everybody's chatty. Okay, that's all who we got. At least. Oh, hi, White Indo. And that's who we've got vocalizing through typing. Um, I'll wait till Tori gets back, Elizabeth, and we'll both say hi. Hi, Tricky. And hi, Tammy B. Tori's not here yet. Hi, Teesa. And Mike McDermott, because Tori had to go. Um, yeah, she was running a little behind. Hi, Ed. And so, yeah, so
Hello.
she managed to do everything but not get a bio break in there. So she's starting off letting me chit chat and bore you to death while she runs and does a bio break. Now remember, she's going to wash her hands with soap and water, rinse them well, and dry them and not shake them all over Lisa's house. And then she'll come back to us and because she doesn't want to get Lisa upset. Nobody wants to get upset because you splatter water all over their house. Yeah, right. Because otherwise you clean up your own messes, right, F gang? Okay, so I got kind of a tongue lashing today because my daughter came over and tried and helped me set up something. And because, like, you got to be kidding me with some of these instructions nowadays. Anyway, she helped me set it up. And in the process, she saw that Robbie was down here and delivered some more rocks. And yeah, she says, "That's it, right? You have no more room." I said, "Well, I'll make room." And she says, "That means shelves that you'll have to dust." I said, "No, I'll buy little like shadow boxes and things and put them up on the wall." And yeah, so I got a rolling of the eyeballs and a few other little things. But yeah, that's what's going on. I thought it was rather funny myself. She just looked at me and rolled her eyeballs and said, "Okay." And I said, "But look, aren't they beautiful?" And I found one of my UV lights, gang, one whole UV light in my unpacking today. And some of them were lighting up with that one. Now, it depends on the UV light whether it lights up or not. So I do have the other one someplace. I just haven't found it yet. Um, so, but some of them were lighting up beautifully. And she says, "Oh my God, look at that." And I said, "Yeah, I got to have a couple of UV shelves that I'm going to have to put UV lights in so that they light
I'm
up."
gonna have a whole cabinet.
Well, um, depends on what lights up and where I want it. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out.
I'm gonna have one cabinet full of UV
UVs.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So she said, "Oh, that's beautiful." And then she was seeing some of my um, Uper lights, and I lit some of them up. And yeah, she was going, "Ooh, ooh, ooh, ooh," yeah. And I gave her some stuff, that I bought for her that Robbie brought down. So yeah, I said, "This is since last September, kiddo, or September, October, when he hasn't been because I knew I was going to be packing." And I said, "Don't bring it down. Hold on to it until I move." So she says, "Oh, okay." So yeah. But I did get
That's cool, Ren.
a little bit of tongue lashing. Yeah.
Well, Patty, she does cheat on Robbie a little bit.
Who? Me? Me?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
just a tad. I mean, and it's all because you, yeah, you're a bad influence. Yeah.
Who? Me?
Yeah, you.
Uh-huh.
How many times have I cheated on Robbie without you?
I don't know. Well,
Like,
I don't know. When Kendra was selling all the time, you were buying all them little bitty things from Kendra.
oh, the itty, yeah,
Wee
because
bitty spears.
Robbie doesn't have them that are
Yeah, because
about
Robbie
as,
doesn't do all the wee bitty spears.
yeah, the itty bitty little high quality little bitty spears. Yeah, he doesn't do those. I mean, these are smaller than your marbles spheres, and they're really intricate. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we got to say hi to Stephen. He's done eating, so that she can take him. So hi, Stephen. Hope you had a good dinner, and you're going to go back into your room and play and watch TV or do whatever you want. And you have a good rest of your evening. And we'll say good night to you. Be the good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, and the internet stays up. We'll say good night to you a little later on, okay, young man? We'll talk to you soon.
I'm not guilty of anything, Tammy B. You want to say hi to Stephen?
Hi, everybody.
Say hi to Stephen.
Hi, Steven.
Hi, Stephen. I hope you had a wonderful Sunday. And you're going to have some more fun this evening since you're finished with dinner. I know I'm late coming on today. And I will talk to you before you go to bed. Okay? You be good and have some fun. And I'll talk to you later. Bye for now. We got everybody in the chat saying, hi, Stephen. Tammy, come on. Give me a break. I'm innocent. I'm sweet and innocent. Just
Oh,
ask. I'll tell
yes,
you.
sure. Yeah. Hi, Phil. Hi,
Bug keep
Purrs.
eating my sunflower plants.
Say hi to Gabriel. Gabriel, say hi to chat.
Hi.
Hi, Gabriel.
Hi, Marcia.
Did anybody get that B word yet?
What?
What B word?
The bug?
Jules.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. No.
Her bath.
We're talking a little bit now.
Oh, okay. So she still hasn't agreed, huh?
No, she's hiding.
She doesn't agree to a bath.
No, she doesn't. She's giving me a hard time about it, but I can almost get her in there.
It's cute. You know how when you have a large dog, people that have large dogs know, a lot of times you'll have a crate in your house.
Mm-hmm.
And when you need them to, you tell them to go crate and you close the crate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lisa and them had one in their room and they moved it out of their room.
Mm-hmm.
Jules evidently is in love with her crate.
Mm-hmm.
I get here, Jules is in the crate. And I'm like, is Jules in trouble or something? Lisa's like, no. I moved her crate and she followed me and she walked into her crate and won't leave it.
Well, the problem, the reason why she won't leave it is because we crate trained her for like the first year, and then we closed the door. But then we've had the crate in there. We leave the door open. She'd just go in there in and out if she wanted to. But
Well, you know what? You know what it is. It's her safe space.
Well, yeah. Well, like for the past 8 months, we've had it closed and boxed away. So she sleeps on a little pillow by my bed, and we brought the crate out, and she hasn't left it.
And she was like in the crate when I got here. I thought she was in trouble because I couldn't see the door.
She won't come out of it. And like you said, that's her. She feels that's her safe. That's her home.
Yeah, that's her safe space.
That's her safe space.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yes, because
Mia is mad at Tricky.
So here's what happens. My daughter, her two dogs, they got the huge jumbo crate because the two dogs were in one crate because they were sisters. They would go in there, and my daughter and son-in-law would not correct them while they're in there, would not discipline while they're in there. But when they came out, if they did something wrong, she'd say, bad girl, crate. And they would go to crate. But they knew that was their safe space. Once they got in there, they were safe. So they
Right.
didn't get
That's
any
what I
more.
do to Joel.
Yeah, and it's their safe space. You're not going to get
Yeah.
corrected. You're not going to get disciplined. You're not going to get anything. That's my spot. I can go and hide, basically. And that's what
Patty
happens.
said that Jules is hanging out in the crate because there's something you can't do when she's in the crate.
Yeah,
You can't give her a bath.
Right. Yeah.
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 That's her safe
Oh.
space. Yes, exactly.
You,
Hmm.
you
Well, it's like if she when we first started, like when we would eat, she would like beg a little bit, and then I go, crate, or I go, I call it the cage. Get in your cage. So she'd turn around, she'd go in the cage, and she'd lay there until we were done eating. But now she's trained well enough. Now when she starts hearing the pots and pans and stuff getting ready to eat for dinner, she automatically goes into the bedroom. Automatically,
Yeah,
I don't have to tell her.
And
yeah,
Mia's
yeah.
mad at Tricky because Tricky took her to the clinic and she got a shot.
Oh,
Mia
well,
got a shot
yeah.
today, so
Yeah, they
Mia's
do
mad at
get they
Tricky.
do get a little perturbed about that, don't they?
Yeah,
You
Jules don't like nobody messing with her back end.
yeah, right.
That's the
Yeah,
she don't like
that's
nobody going back
know,
there. That's her private area. She don't want nobody back
take her to the
there.
doctor. You go look at her butt. She backs herself up to a corner. Goes, excuse me, excuse me.
Yeah, what are you doing
Do
back
I
there?
know you?
I don't know you
yeah,
like that.
yeah, right. Yeah, they are. And it's funny. Each dog has so much of its own personality, and each one is different. Like
Hmm.
Cookie was the outgoing, fun-loving, romp around, uh, annoy the hell out of you, lick you to death, uh, teenager all the time. Even as she got older, even right before she died, she was that way. She'd pushed herself. But Blue, the minute she was about a year and a half, she turned into the old, refined lady. Okay. A Blue Baby is the dignified lady with the dress just so and walks just so. And yeah, she'd let herself slip now and then, but not very often. But yeah, Blue was the old lady. And Kelly says there's sisters and so different. It's like night and day. Yep. Because Cookie's the one you'd leave out if a cow got out of the pasture. All they had to do was see Cookie and they'd jump the fence back in.
I
Set
don't
off
want that
running.
one after me.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Cookie would go after yeah. The one that is due to be uh, ended on May the 9th is the one that
The one
caused the
that's getting ready
most.
to become steak.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That one is the one that caused the most of the trouble. And it was going to Robert was out in the pasture one day. This was about a year ago, and maybe a little over a year. And that cow who has horns and bad horns was coming after Robert. And Cookie saw it and ran and grabbed onto the neck of that cow
Hello,
and
Jennifer, my
and
rainbow
st-
lady.
and stopped that cow from hurting Robert. And yeah, yeah, Tricky, we know your dog's mad at you because she guts. Yeah, I'm sorry. So, yeah, so it stopped Robert. It saved Robert's life. Actually, she saved Robert's life because he'd have gotten gored by that cow. And that's why he told Robbie's been to their house a couple of times, And he told Robert, don't go in the pasture with that one. If that one's anywhere near, stay out of the pasture. Yeah. So that one's going to be gone soon. They're going to have a party afterwards.
Steak,
Mm-hmm.
roast,
Steak. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
ground beef.
Some ground beef, mostly steaks, roasts, Oh, they're even getting the cheeks and all that. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Beef sausage,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
the works.
Oh, yeah. That'll
Stew
last
meat,
them for a while. Yep, that'll last them for a while. So, yeah.
barbecue ribs. Hi,
Oh, yeah.
Phil.
Yeah. Oh, they've already offed 2 hogs that are in freezers. So, yeah, they have enough pork, and they did make more pork sausage. They have their own recipe, and they have their own thing that makes the sausage and all that. So, yeah. So, yeah. But she's got to hang for 3 weeks,
Mm.
what they call dry hang, which is in a almost freezing cooler. Not quite freezing, but almost, because it breaks down the I forget what it is in the meat and makes it more tender and tasty and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, you DoorDash? Rin DoorDash because she didn't feel like cooking today. Hey, that works. Whatever works. Okay. Y'all know I've been complaining a bit about the fact that this floor begets dirt.
Yep.
Well, I got my new sweeper. And that's what my daughter had to set up today. I had it put together, but the programming of this thing is like, you got to be freaking kidding me.
Mm.
And, yeah, I'm not up with that. So my daughter came over and she got it programmed and everything. So now I have to, but before I use it, I have to make sure that there's certain things up off the floor so it maps the floor correctly, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's all ready to use probably tomorrow when I get everything else picked up because I only got one half. Because I had, from unboxing of Robbie's stuff, you know what it looks like. Paper and bits everywhere. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, oh, you had a sexy DoorDasher, huh? Okay, Rin. No, you can't steal my family presser. So, yeah. So I've got that set up and I'll use tomorrow, I guess. I'm getting there slowly. Patty ordered pizza. That's what I had today, pizza.
I did not have pizza today. I did have bacon and eggs and biscuit this morning.
Aha.
Okay, it was almost lunchtime. Gabriel cooked
Aha.
at
But you
11
didn't
o'clock. I ate.
but you didn't have my bacon. Mm.
No, but this was a thick cut bacon and it was tasty.
Aha. Okay. I gave Robbie some of my bacon, so Z says, we got it home and it's in the, Yeah.
And I didn't bring anything to work on while I was here, so I'm winging it.
Oh, that's good.
why I'm not doing anything while we're live.
Excuse me.
I'm just
It's called, what is this called, Tori?
Zen.
A vacation?
Well, not
What?
really, but yeah.
It is, it's kind of a vacation. So it's in certain ways. So you're vacationing from, yeah, your stuffy stuff. Yeah. So that's good.
It's something.
Yeah, it's a tree of life. Yeah, they can be bad. Cows with horns can be very bad, especially, and this one's meaner than dog doo-doo. That's why they're going to have a party after they offer. you know. Because my daughter says I'm tired of having that cow out there, you know. Because the others are very docile, you know. You can walk up to them. They love to be petted, you know. Yeah.
I don't have the camera set up to show anything. Oops, sorry, you can't see that.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Mike
don't have a camera
McCircus.
set up to show anything right now.
Tree of Life's cousin died from being gored by his Highland bull. Yep. They didn't find him for hours in the pasture. Yeah, it can be very dangerous. And Tricky's making, no, Mike's making chicky teriyaki stir fry. That sounds good. Can't show
Hi, Tree of
anything.
Life. Everybody's making yum yums.
Oh, it's not a bull. She had, they have her calf out there.
Shoot,
Yeah,
girl.
she's a
She
mean motor scooter. Let's put it that way. She is a
she's a
cow.
mean old hag.
Yo, is she ever. Oh, my daughter, they liked the looks of her and her conformation and thought she would turn out to be nice for food because that's why they buy them. And so they bought her, but she did not like her personality from the time they saw her. But they picked her out because of the food possibilities. So she says, guess what? There has to be somebody else that looks that good without that attitude. She says, I'm not getting that toot again if I can help it.
No, Tricky, because her stuff isn't out here. I would have to walk around her house, which means I have to have a mobile camera to do that. And I do not have anything set up.
Mm-mm. This is just chit chat today, guys. Hope everybody is okay. Oh, Elizabeth,
Sorry to hear that,
let us,
Elizabeth.
yeah, let us know that her husband had a friend who passed away on Friday of cancer. She was the same age I was. She was 56 years old. Mm. Yeah, cancer is non-discriminatory about any age.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prayers for your friend, your husband's friend. Sorry about that, Elizabeth.
Never easy.
Oh, and I got on my thing and showed my daughter my my my
Wiggler
shake,
thing.
my wiggler plate, thingy.
Hmm.
And she says, "Oh," and I said, you get off of that, and you can still feel your body for about a minute or two doing this little shaky, 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 shaky. You can walk fine, but you can still feel like the you can still feel the blood moving, okay? And it's that shaky, 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 that little,
Oh, that's
but
good.
yeah, yeah. So, because my leg was giving me a lot of problems between last night and today. So she went to see Ed by herself today because I said I won't even be able to. I was not even hobbling around the house doing too good. And I said, I'll go see him tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll be all right. So, yeah. So, yeah. But I've been on it twice already today. And after we get off tonight, I'll probably go on it again.
Hi, Adrian.
Hello, Adrian. Well, prayers for you, Adrian. Oh,
And hi's
dear.
to some of you people I know that lurk in my background.
Evidently, some cruise ship has the hantavirus on it, and 3 are already dead on the cruise ship.
Ooh,
I did not click on it to see what cruise ship it was. So that means if it's a short time, that means they came on with a virus. It's called the hantavirus, HANTA virus. It's a new one, I guess. Oh dear. Mike's manager's a dipshit. He never made a schedule for this week, and when the store director made, he only had enough hours to give me 2 days with 11 hours. Oh, that's
That's
bullshit.
bull.
That's bullshit. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, hantavirus. And find out what cruise ship it was on, if you will, Patty. Um, yeah. Hi, Ray Toller.
Hi, Ray Toller.
Hanta is not Hannah. Hanta, Hanta. I don't know. I don't know what it's from. I can't remember anymore. But it was just popped up in my news feed.
It's the orthohantavirus. It's a fatal hantavirus outbreak on MV Honda's cruise ship.
MV what?
Infection on the cruise ship. Let me see. It said the MV HONDIUS.
They didn't say what cruise line. That's the name of it. Is motor vessel. MV is motor vessel. Oh, Atlantic
On
Ocean
a trip
cruise.
along the coast of Africa.
Ah, Atlantic Ocean cruise? Hmm.
The first
That
victim
has,
was a 70-year-old man.
yeah.
Suffered fatal hemorrhagic fever. 69-year-old wife died not long after at a hospital in Johannesburg.
Okay, it
The
is.
third
It's,
fatality was also on the ship.
yeah.
The
It's,
69-year-old passenger is now in intensive care.
right. It's rodent urine or feces, not usually transmitted between humans. Well, thank God for small favors. Yeah. And that is not one of the larger cruise lines. Atlantic Ocean cruise? No, don't know who that one is.
Now they're saying ship in the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, but it probably stays over in the European section, Atlantic Ocean cruises. Probably because I don't think. Okay, I used to sell ads for that would go to airlines, cruise lines, railroads, all those, travel people, okay, in the travel industry. And that one was not a major player or any kind of player really when I was working. So, at least in my member bank. Hi,
It was a
Hannah.
Dutch. Let me see. Okay, they're saying it's a Dutch expedition cruise line,
Yes,
not
okay.
one of your big luxury cruise lines.
Right. Yeah, okay. It's out of the, yeah, okay. It's a European one, which, yeah. See, because to go out of the US, even though they don't have to be registered in the US, you have to meet US standards. Because most of your cruise lines are not registered in the US. It's very expensive, number one, just to be registered. It's outrageous how much they charge. So they mostly go to the Bahamas. The Caribbean is mostly where they do a lot of them and register them. And their rules are a little less. But if you travel in ports in the US, your cruise ship has to meet US standards. So, yeah. So, and I'm glad you're doing good, Hannah. You're feeling better? And I'm glad at least Rin got, pleasantly surprised by her DoorDash person. Made her forget her name, her phone number, everything.
That's
Hello.
terrible.
That's cool. Hello. Well, hey, I'm as good as I can be right now, Hannah, too. I understand that sentence. Well, I'm glad it's not transmitted between humans. So they had to be in an area that they contacted it from rats and mice and stuff, rodents. Okay. So that meant their living conditions, hopefully not on the ship, were, yeah.
The cruise ship left a place in Argentina 3 weeks ago for the Canary Islands,
Oh
stopping
dear.
in mainland Antarctica, the Falk Islands, South Georgia, Nightingale Islands, Tristan, St. Helena, Ascension, and Cape Verde.
Okay, so they're not hitting any U.S. port. So yeah, it could be the rats are on there. Sorry to say. That's why I'm very careful on who I cruise with. hmm He wasn't that cute, but he was walking up the drive and he got a holy. Okay, that means you like this bod, huh? Okay, Rin, that's good enough. Hello, Dennis.
Hi, Dennis.
Yeah, I
He's
just
muted.
happened. That just happened to tomorrow. New therapist and back to physical therapy. I'm so tired of hurting damn old age. Oh, I understand that one, Tree. And we're wishing you loads of luck for your new therapist and back to physical therapy. Lots of luck. Have you gotten a new aid, Tree, that is a halfway decent one? Because you've gone through a few.
Say that again. Who are you talking to?
Tree, she says, wish me luck, please. Tomorrow, new therapist and back to
Oh,
physical
new
therapy.
therapist.
I said tree, like twice, but that's okay. You missed
Yeah,
a
but
treat.
no, but I thought I heard you say, "Is this a new tree?"
No, is this a new? I said no. Is this? She got a new aid tree. Did you get a new aid tree? You know, because I know she was going through aids there for a while. That were
Ooh, Adrian, fresh homemade bread.
oh yeast
So yeah,
bread. Oh yeah.
this virus comes mainly from deer mouse droppings, specifically.
Ooh, deer mice.
It is
Check.
often transmitted to humans by inhaling particles of dried deer mouse droppings or urine,
Okay.
which means that
Check if deer mice are in Argentina. Or where do you find deer mice? No, they all suck. Okay. I'm sorry, Tree, that they all suck. Yeah. It took my mom 6 times to find a good one. Yep. Oh, yes. That first slice with lots of butter on it. Oh, that hot first. Yes. Yeast bread with that first slice just out of the oven. Just let it sit like a minute or two so you can touch it. Then you put butter on it. And oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was. It might have been another animal because deer mice are in Canada, the U.S., and Mexico. Except in the United States, they're everywhere in the United States except for parts of the Southeast, such as Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, and Louisiana, and Hawaii, and probably Mississippi and Alabama should be in there as well. So
Yeah,
they
'cause
evidently don't like this hot, humid weather down here.
right. Yeah. It was, you guys are a lot warmer today than I am, would you believe? My high was 72 today. It has been overcast and cloudy and looks like rain all day, but we haven't got any. But yeah, it's been
Okay,
absolutely ridiculous.
there are other ones. It's deer mice, white-footed mice, rice rats, and cotton rats. And
I
there's
had the
other rodents
highest.
such as squirrels, chipmunks, and voles, as well as shrews and moles carry variations of the hantavirus.
Yeah.
So yeah. More than likely they have mice on this
A
cruise ship,
ship. Yeah.
and they are not properly cleaning
Yeah. Mhm.
surfaces. So if
Mhm.
they had these mice and they went through the sleeping quarters
Yep.
and nobody went in and sanitized the sleeping quarters, and then people are putting their hands on things and then they eat and they wind up putting their hands near their mouth, or
Oh
they're
yeah.
breathing in the dust or whatever, they're exposing themselves to this.
Yes.
That's, there's even people that work on airlines will tell you to bring your own little bleach wipes and
Mhm.
wipe down your space that you're going to be in before you get in your seat. There's a reason
Es-
for that.
Especially if you're a multi-stop plane, because major stops. I mean, if you're on a single flight, normally it's clean between each one. Okay, on majors. But if you have like a plane that's been on 2 or 3 stops before it got to you and hasn't been had enough layover to do anything because they run a crew through real quick, and yeah, then you can be picking up somebody else's other stuff. I am
Well,
telling
one of the
you,
things people don't realize is they do not plop down the tray tables. Which one's behind?
yeah, they do not. Mm-mm. Nope,
Oh,
they don't clean those off.
these.
Yeah.
I remembered where they were. They do not pop down the tray tables and clean them.
Mm-mm.
So if someone salivated on them or whatever, sneezed on it or whatever, and put the tray table up, that's not
Mm-hmm.
getting clean.
No.
Well, you can feel the heat coming off these monitors.
Yeah. And then if you're on one of the ones that have the screens where you can play games or watch TV and stuff and you've got to touch it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Hannah, you are correct. It is the same thing that killed um Gene Hackman and his wife.
Mm-hmm.
They died of the hantavirus as well.
Mm-hmm.
They probably should have had someone do intervention in their house and had them have an aide assist them
Mm-hmm. But she
because they
thought she was
did
a,
not take care of their space.
yeah. She thought she didn't want to embarrass him, I think. And she was doing it, but she got around it too, so yeah. I don't know about anybody else, but I am so tired of love bugs. We are having a major outbreak this year. We haven't had this
Yeah.
since 2018 or 19 that they've been this bad. Lord, they are so bad. I am picking up and
I'm
just
finding out, Ed.
ah.
Okay, capybaras, while being a large rodent, are generally not considered a primary reservoir for the hantavirus that causes a severe disease in humans.
Mm-hmm.
They carry various zoological agents, but no molecular evidence of hantavirus in
Yeah.
fecal samples. So that suggests they're not a carrier.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Just so
love
you know.
bugs.
But that was a good point to bring up.
Yeah. Excellent point.
I didn't even think about that. I didn't relate them because I don't relate when I look at it, I'm like, that's a big rat. But just to
Yeah.
think about it in general, I don't think of it being a rodent.
Yeah, because he's too cute. It's crazy. What is a love bug? Okay. They are
Oh,
basically two black flying bugs. One's a male, one's a female. The males are always smaller, but when they when they hook together to procreate,
it's a March fly.
um, yeah,
But
it
you always see them in their butt to butt.
yeah, they're butt to butt,
And they're
and
always loving.
yeah, and the female basically sucks the life out of literally the male, and he will drop off, and then she'll go and lay eggs, and they don't come out till next year at the
They
same
get
time.
together to mate and they stay together for up to days.
Yes.
Even after mating is completed, they will stay connected for days.
Mhm. Yeah, and she sucks the life out of him. Uh, internally, she does, because he gets smaller and smaller and smaller until he's dead and drops off. Yeah, it sounds really gross, and it is really gross, and they mess up your car big time. Uh, yeah. My daughter just had her my grandson wash her now her car's yellow. She says you couldn't see a bit of yellow on the front of her, on the the nose of her car basically. She says no yellow there, all black from those things because she was yeah. And Robbie said on the way home the other day, he says he ran into a wall of them. Yeah, where it
Oh,
was
wow.
yeah.
Oh no, I'm reading. They stay together 12 hours to 4 days after
Mm.
Love
mating,
bugs don't bite.
Mhm.
and the males always die.
Mhm.
Love
Yes.
bugs don't bite.
After the female is fully fertilized, the male dies. No, I don't
Mhm.
think they bite.
No, love bugs don't bite.
But
No,
if
they
he
don't.
dies before she decides to drop him and lay eggs, she will drag his dead carcass around.
Yes.
You know what love bugs are created? You know they're manufactured, right?
Mhm.
I thought, yeah, out of the university, I think it might have been Miami, a scientist created the love bug to help with the mosquito infestation, and they don't go after mosquitoes.
Love bugs do not feed on other insects or bite or sting humans.
Right.
They feed on plant nectar only. And the
Mhm.
death is caused by exhaustion
Mhm.
because they have a very short lifespan of only 3 to 4 days.
Mhm. Well,
So
I'll tell you what.
basically, they hatch, they grow up, they make whoopee, they lay eggs, they
And
die.
yep.
That's it.
Mhm.
That's their whole life cycle.
Yep.
They are born to breed and die.
Yeah.
Well, they're saying that it
And
was
I
a
thought it
myth.
was and Gabe, I thought it was Gainesville that they were uh,
Okay,
created
it was
in.
a myth. I always thought they were manufactured because whatever said that's what I grew up believing
Oh well, I
that they
heard
actually
Gaines.
come
I
from
heard
Central
Gainesville.
America.
Yeah. Oh, that's a myth that they were lab created.
Yeah, it said it was a story that they were engineered at the University of Florida because the mosquitoes is a persistent myth.
Native from Central America and migrated
Thank
to
you.
the U.S. Gulf Coast, not a lab created species. Evidently, that is a very prevalent thing that
Yeah,
has
that's
been
what I
said.
always thought they
Yeah.
were.
They
What?
migrated from the Yucatan through Texas and Louisiana, appearing in Florida shortly after World War II, likely spread along highways due to the increased habitat and human activities.
Mhm. Yeah, like driving,
Huh.
because some of them
And
get on your car
they're
and
attracted
stay
to
there, don't
exhaust.
die.
They love exhaust, the smell of exhaust coming out of cars. That's why they're on the
Mm-hmm.
highways. You start
Mm-hmm.
your lawnmower, they migrate towards you.
Oh, so all you need is if you're going to have a cookout and you want to keep them away, you need to have a generator over in the corner away from everything running. So they will all go over there to the
Right.
generator
They love the
exhaust,
smell of exhaust. That's why they're
and
always
you
on the
can,
highway.
and then you can have your cookout in peace.
Yeah. There's been a couple
My
of
other point is,
incidents
they eat
lately
your potatoes.
where reported you go through like on the highway. There have been a couple of instances of reporting of hitting a wall of them, basically. So yeah, they're bad this year, really bad.
They like polluted air.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they like that. Carbon monoxide.
Yeah, and it's funny because in the morning they're less active at nighttime. So early morning, I have come out and seen my screen practically black with them.
I
My
know why
screen
your
didn't.
daughter's car gets them so bad.
Yeah, it's
They're
a diesel.
attracted to bright colors. They're attracted
Yeah.
to bright colors.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but you should have seen. We went to the movie the other day, and we were there, and we were looking at the front of the other cars, and there was this black Mercedes SUV, really fancy one. You couldn't see the chrome on the front of that car. It
And if
was
you
all
get them
black.
on your car, you should wash them off immediately because they are highly acidic
Yep, they damage your paint job. Yep. Mm-hmm.
and they will eat your paint job.
Yep. Ah, Johnny, I swear, Caps, you're going to be the death of us yet. I'm not reading that joke.
Johnny Caps,
Yeah.
you need spanking.
Yeah.
Ren,
Take care of Caps, Ren.
spank that man.
Is she not doing anything, Phil? Is she trying to get up and get around and move? Or is this depression? She may need to, because if she is cancer free, she may need psychological help. And I will be very honest with you all, I went through a year of it after I had cancer because actually they told me I shouldn't have survived after I quit chemo. And I went through a year of counseling. It's called guilt, survivor's guilt. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Hannah says Caps would enjoy a spanking too much. Yeah.
Vouch, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
And
needs something.
yeah.
If you have someone coming, see if you can have a conversation with them before they leave,
Yeah.
and ask them to please give a recommendation to the doctor for her to get some care.
Yeah.
Is that
Oh,
ring
so she
smaller
needs
than
her
this ring?
needs. Are they trying to do something with the heart, Phil?
I don't need to buy any more soap. I just bought some. I'm sorry, I'm talking to my computer.
Oh.
I'm getting text messages from the. You guys have heard of the what is it? Sasquatch soaps.
Yeah.
They have a female version as well,
Hmm.
and I got some, and I like them. And now I'm getting constant messages from them.
Oh.
Buy your soaps now. They're on
Why are they
sale
on?
now.
Oh, okay. That's why they're telling you. They want you to get
Buy
them while
some
they're on sale.
now. Yeah. Pretty
when
much.
when Robbie came, he brought me it weighs over 25 pounds. It is a rock, and it's got blue onyx in it, which is really rare. And it was so heavy. I said, and big. And I said, where in the hell am I going to put that? And they walked it right out to my back porch, and they put it in one spot, and it looks gorgeous right where they put it. And he says, right there, it looks great. My daughter saw it today and looked at me and said, what is that? And I told her, and she just rolled her eyes. She's getting
Oh,
good.
so he brought the stuff that he had of that big piece he had at your house, at his house.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Of
that was.
yours. Okay.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Hi, Strictly. You working
Hi,
again, Strictly? Oh, I shared with Strictly the thing you sent me for the stands. You know, because Strictly
The clear
said,
things?
yeah, the clear things. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I shared
They're the
with
best
Strictly
thing to,
that.
you know.
Sliced bread. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, yeah, I shared with her. So she says, oh, cool. You know, so, yeah. Because hers was, yeah. She showed me one, and I said, let me go back, and I found the one you did. And then she says, oh, that's better. Yeah. So I shared the love. Of course, I've got yours, the ones I ordered that you sent me right here. I just haven't, yeah. I need you to get that thing set up so you can send me a copy so I can start listing mine.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Hi, little bit.
Hello, little bit. Working. Came home to walk the dog. Is it time
Yeah.
for a new vacation, Strictly?
Yeah. Well, the last time, one of the times I talked to her, not after, about, I think it was a day or two after she got actually home, and she had cleaned out her RV and everything, and she said she was ready to go out again. She got home, was doing all her laundry, gotten everything cleaned out, and and she was ready to pack up and go again.
Patty, what do you think? Am I going to Webster tomorrow? What do
Of
you
course
think?
she is a Pope Catholic. Okay. Okay. That's been answered. So, yeah. I mean, Tori not go to the market when she has found so many deals and even leather deals? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Marsha, keep just, if I see anything, I'll let you know.
Okay.
If the leather people are out there, I'll let you know too, especially if they're selling those hides like they did last time.
Oh my God, yes. I mean, hello. It's called quick before anybody else buys them. Yeah. What in the heck?
But I was so smart, I forgot to bring my granny basket with me.
Oh dear.
I know, I have a
Oh,
granny basket sitting at the house. I forgot to bring it with me.
oh, that's not cool. Is Ollie going to go with you?
Yeah,
Okay, well, maybe
you
Ollie
know
can
it.
help you carry. Hmm. Well, no, she's not going just to see the antiques. She wants the rocks, crystals, gems, and leather, basically. And if she happens to find any cool little enclosed um, marble holders or trinket holders or something like that, she scoops those up.
Yep. The little cabinets they make for marbles for display are
No, she did not,
perfect.
Hannah. Oh, sorry.
No, I did not. I forgot to. I will have to send her that picture. They're perfect for the small spheres that we get.
Yeah. Yeah. I just got notice that you're on. Just now got my notification. An hour later. What can I tell you? Just a tad late.
You just got the notifications.
Just got the notification that you're on. I would have been late if I waited for them to tell me. Yeah.
But it's
But see, that's it. You can't depend on YouTube. That's why I have little notifications set on my phone. Yeah, well, uh, what is it that you put on yourself to keep ticks away? The dog
citronella.
shampoo? No, the dog
Oh,
shampoo.
yeah, you get dogs shampoo
Tick.
that's flea tick, and I usually try to find the one that's flea tick and lice. If you're going to be tromping in the woods a lot, wash your clothes in it, take a shower with it before you go out in the woods, and it'll help prevent getting ticks attached to your body.
Yeah, they don't like it. No, he's not developing a mustache or goatee. He's getting butt hair. Yeah, from what I
On his,
understand.
uh,
On his on
I'm
his
live. What can I help you with? I'm live and not in the room with Oliver. Bye.
somebody called you. Yeah, okay. So yeah, Pharaoh, from what I understand, is growing bum hair.
The what? The stump.
Yeah, he's supposed to be
Oh,
naked.
you
I
ground it
told you
down?
it's I told you it's one of his ancestors,
Okay.
Hannah.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, coming out late in
Bye.
life. Yeah, he's supposed to be naked. Right. Well, you can do a little snippy snippy if he'll let you. Um,
Yeah, it's weird when you have a cat that's supposed to have no hair on it, and all of a sudden you expect a little fuzzy fuzz, but this is not a little bit of fuzzy fuzz.
yeah,
This cat is like getting wavy hair now, which is really weird.
it's one of his lesser known ancestors. Yeah. There's some, shall we say, black sheep in the family.
So yeah,
Ah,
it's kind of weird.
yeah, it's um my son-in-law says it's the heat that radiates off the white skin that collects them because he's been in the Middle East a lot. Previously, yeah. No, he didn't go to Turkey for a hair transplant, Mike.
Yeah, sure, that's it.
Oh, Rin says, yeah, he's now Prince Fussy Butt. Oh, Prince Fuzzy
I'm gonna
Butt.
have to buy some dirt. I had a stump that we were working on getting rid of, and it has now come over and now got a hole in my yard.
Oh, oh, it's a stump we were you did about a year and a half, 2 years ago in the front yard.
Um, it's one of the two, yeah.
Aha. Good deal. Oh no. Oh, you got a snake. If it just got the eggs and not a chicken, you got a snake that's getting in the coop. And you better check your coop because once they swallow an egg, they can't always get out. Yeah, right away. So you may have a snake in the coop, and that'll hide in there and eat eggs like gangbusters. Yeah. My daughter put around her coop the little square mesh down in the ground and buried it so they can't go underneath the edges of the coop, you know.
Toker said he walked up to the stump and kicked it and it fell over.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, Hen is tempted to shave him. He loves her back scratcher and he lets me comb him to remove some of the fur. Good. Yeah, sounds like a rat snake. Yep, it really does. Yeah. Because they love eggs. Most any snake will eat them if they can get them. But yeah. But it's not the, not the multi-sided octagon fencing because a snake can fit through that. They got the little bitty square stuff, and they put it on the dug down a little bit, put the wire down like a foot out from it, and about 4 inches down, and then they foot out and 4 inches down, and then they wrapped it up and hooked it to the bottom edge of the coop, stapled it on there, so that way because it will rot eventually, you can just replace it. And they did that, and they haven't had anything get in their coop. Yeah. Yeah, it's spring when the snakes start going for the eggs. Yeah. Did you check the coop really well, Ren, to see any little hidey holes or anything? Or you could see where they were coming in and out at? Because you can normally see where they get in and out at.
I got a visitor in here today.
Oh,
I wonder who it is. Who do you think is here right now? Who comes and visits me in my stream?
Well, it's either Lisa, or Kezzy. It's the
No.
Kezzy.
No. It's the Gabriel. He's in here with me.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah, it's only me.
When I come here, Gabe always comes in here and sits in here.
Oh, okay. Sometimes he doesn't talk, though, so we don't always know that he's there.
He snuck over there and jumped in Lisa's chair and
Let's walk outside. Got my electric shocker on.
yeah, he's got a TENS unit on his back right now.
Oh, those things are great.
He slept wrong, pulled something in his back, so Lisa pulled out the TENS unit for him and hooked him up.
Yep.
And she's so mean. She turned it up higher than what he needed it. You know how if you have it positioned, if you position it just right on the muscles and you turn it up too high, it's like your arm will move. You have no control over it now. Your muscles, your muscles contract. Your arm's gonna. She had him doing that, so he was like one-sided shrugging.
Yeah.
And he's like, Lisa, turn this down.
I can't control it. It's not supposed to be like this, is it?
No, it's
Are
not.
you feeling better than you were yesterday?
My shoulder is, yeah.
Your head?
Yeah, it's still there though.
Yeah, your head is still there. That's a good thing.
Oh,
hey, Gabe, you know what? You know what the pain means?
What?
You're still alive.
Yeah.
You're still alive and kicking.
Yeah, I hit my head on the table.
He cracked his noggin yesterday and made himself see stars. And he's
Oh,
still feeling it, but not as bad as he was. He was not feeling well last night. He looks like he's feeling a lot better than what he was when I got here.
Jeannie's mom came and because she's a former nurse, she came and checked on my head and checked my eyes and stuff, make sure I didn't have a concussion.
what did you hit your head on?
A very hard table.
A metal
Oh.
steel table.
He went down and he went down kind of fast and misjudged how far away he was and cracked his head on the table.
He didn't split the skin though?
No.
No, got a nice bump on my head when I first did it, but now it's still there, but it's gone down. It's outside the mosquito bite now.
Yeah. Oh.
That hurt. It was the corner of
Oh.
the table. Yeah,
Oh.
I hit it really freaking hard, man.
Oh, that hurts. Even to think of that, that
Yeah.
hurts. Oh.
Yeah.
Corners are bad.
He was actually laying down when I got here yesterday. I don't think he said 2 words to me yesterday.
I had a migraine for 2 days.
He was laying down because his head was hurting him really bad. And then he got up and went to his room and laid down again and went to sleep. I didn't talk to him at all yesterday.
Yeah.
I knew he wasn't feeling well, so I was going to leave it and let him engage with me when he felt like it.
Yeah.
And I know how it is to
Mike's
not feel good and
got a
people
good
wanna talk
point.
to you.
Mike's got a good point. He said, Gabe, if your head isn't there, you don't want to think with your butt. Too many content creators doing that already.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Yeah, you're
Gabe,
lucky, Gabe,
might be
that you.
feeling better. Get back to work. Get back to work, Gabe. Go to work tomorrow.
I know.
Oh, root beer fell off a swing, turned to see where Evil Rooster was, and I hear a loud thunk. She hit her head, poor baby, but she's okay. Oh, my grandson hit his head at a pool party, a birthday pool party one year, and they had to take, this is when they were still living in Miami, and we had to run down to the children's Nicholas Children's Center, and holy cow, he did have a concussion, and they kept him overnight. Yeah, talk about scary. So yeah, head things can be bad and very scary.
Yeah, when I had my motorcycle wreck, I hit my head on a tree.
Oh,
And yeah, the hospital kept me awake for all night, man.
oh yeah,
They
oh yeah,
gave me this stuff. They gave me this pill that kept me awake.
yeah. And too many head accidents can cause long-term permanent damage. Yeah, permanent damage. Yeah, and that can be
I had
dangerous.
a few times.
Yeah, got to be careful with that.
I'm not getting any younger.
Ah,
Nope.
none of us are. It doesn't work like that, Gabe, even though we want it to sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah,
I
head
guess Lisa's
accidents.
still asleep.
Well, yeah, she's going on. She's got to take a nap.
What are you doing? What are you guys just talking?
Yeah, we're just talking today.
Yeah. Because Tori didn't bring anything down to sew.
Nope.
She's on a, I think it's called a mini strike.
Mini
Plus
strike?
her,
Actually,
well,
I've been having trouble with my shoulder hurting me, my elbow and
shoulder and
everything
elbow.
hurting me.
Yeah. Mm.
So I've been trying to take it kind of chill. So yeah.
Last time, see, Phil hit his head. He went to the ER. They just sent him home. Yeah. Hello, KingPaco.
Hi, KingPaco.
Yes, I agree. She does need to have relaxed days too. Yeah, and her elbow's been giving her a fit. She did go to the doctor, and that was other than getting the x-ray, and she got a copy of it so that she can take it to someplace else. Um, yeah, that was a waste because he sent her home, didn't see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it stays, if it's like this, and for a while, come back. Well, yeah, right. It's been a month. You think it's a while? Yeah. I'm glad you're playing with your new toys, and we already know they're for streaming.
Yep. That's all he gets.
Yeah.
Gaming and streaming and streaming and gaming. Gaming and streaming and streaming and gaming.
Gaming. Gator bags for me. Um, Ren just got notice of a Get Swamp box coming. Yes, this is the day they print out the labels, so you will get automatic notification. They get actually mailed tomorrow, so you get notifications today of your how many boxes or what you're getting. That you got a shipment coming. You should get notice today when they print out the labels, and then they mail them tomorrow. Take them to the post office tomorrow or wherever they got to go.
Yep. They
Yeah.
set them in different piles depending on which shipping method they're using.
Robbie didn't want to mail mine because it would have been a frickin' fortune, especially with that one rock. And then, of course, that was just the blue onyx. Then you add in the huge petrified wood stump I got, which I had to point out to her because she didn't notice it, and she thought that was really cool. So between those two, it would have been a fortune, absolute fortune to mail it to me. He says it was cheaper taking it down to me, even with his car using a lot of gas.
It was cheaper to use the gas money to bring it to Marcia than what it would have cost to ship it all. Oh, ouch! A 5-inch blue onyx hand carved skull.
Ooh.
He's beautiful. Price, not so much.
Yeah, blue onyx is rare. And I got that thing, I'm going to have to weigh it. I'm going to have to take my scale out there in the back porch because I'm not picking it up and bringing it to my scale, let me tell you. Because, I had to roll it over just to, ID it and put it back on its butt. Yeah, no. Hi, Lucinda.
Hi, Lucinda.
So, but it's been chilly here today. I don't think my air conditioner's gone on once today because my high was 72. Yeah. Yeah. That was my big high today. Now, tomorrow, that's a whole nother subject.
These birds over here are going crazy.
What birds? Outdoor
You
birds,
can't
you
hear
mean?
them?
Yeah, but outdoor or Lisa's got
Yeah,
birds.
they're just out birds outside.
Well, that's why I live in Florida a little bit, it's supposed to be warmer this time of year than 72. 72 is still winter for us, at least where I used to live. Oh, but it's so humid here today. You walk outside and it's just like it hits you in the face. Yeah. When it's like, yeah. Oh, you were overcast and a little chilly yesterday? Yeah, well, we got it today. And oh, Lord, I could just, yeah. Oh, Ed said it hit 80 here and he wasn't happy. Yeah. Sorry about that. I prefer now 80s, in the 80s, low to mid 80s, I don't mind. It's when it gets up high humidity in the 90s and above the 90s, which according to the weatherman, Florida is supposed to have really high temperatures this summer, which triple digits, which is not going to be cool. Oh, 46 one had a hoodie on until about 11. It was high of 64. That's still cold for my normal body. Yeah. Have you even opened your box to your stuff, Tori, to your machine?
Huh?
Have you even
What? Where?
opened?
No.
Oh, okay.
Which
Um,
stuff? To which machine?
the shaky one.
No.
Okay. Have fun with the book. Kelly said putting it together was real easy, and because she was doing that when I visited Ed the other day, and yeah, she says that part was real easy. But she looked at the book and was looking at programming it and all that kind. She says, "Okay, that's yours." So I said, "I'm still working on that part." I had it figured out for one, but oh, it does feel good when you get on it. It starts you out slow, and then you work up, and then it works you down, and then it works up and drops you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's really cool. Oh, Strictly had blue skies, 66, felt like a Southern California winter day. Well, we don't have blue skies.
Mm.
I haven't seen blue in our skies all day long. Let's see what the weatherman said. We had a chance of rain today. Haven't got it yet, but let's see when it says we'll be getting, because it's been gray and overcast and cloudy all day. Uh, hourly. Nope, we aren't. The most we have is at 8 o'clock in the morning. We have 19% chance of rain. So there's no rain. It's just, yeah, forget it. Yeah, not happening. Other than that, our high for the next bunch of days is 21%, which is big deal. Yeah. Hmm. Now we start having chance of rain on the 10th, 11th, and 12th. And then we're back down to low again. So we'll see. Oh, Adrian, I don't know if I could take no sun. They get
No
sun but no
sun.
heat. They get sun but no heat in it. Very rare, only a few days during the year. Oh, mm. It was the trolls, Elizabeth. You always lose a few trolls.
Yeah, I lost a couple too. I'm down.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Oh, I went back up again. I'm at 999 again. I was at
Oh,
998 yesterday.
aha. Yeah, that's trolls.
So mine
That's
just
okay.
goes up and down.
Right, right in that area. Yeah. Hmm.
And I,
Adrian, I believe, is in Ireland.
oh,
Oh, what? What'd you see?
oh, I'm just stretching my body. That
Oh,
the riding in the car is hard on my body.
oh God, yeah. Especially when you're doing a long trip. Yeah.
You know.
She's in the Emerald Isle. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, they get sun, but it has no really what I call warmth to it. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, so yes, I couldn't handle not having the sunshine. Kind of
Yeah.
distracted. Yes, video of polar bear eating from blocks of ice. Ah,
And we're not talking the Emerald Isle in the Carolinas, gang. We're talking Europe's Emerald Isle, which is Ireland. Yeah,
the emerald.
they have the Emerald Isle. She says, yeah, they have good Guinness. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
It's okay to live here. We have good Guinness. Yeah.
Yeah. Strictly says too far north. Yeah. You don't come
These
to Ireland.
birds are screaming over here.
What kind of birds are they?
I don't know. I can't see them. I just hear them screaming.
Uh,
I can't see them. I can just hear them. That's it. I don't see a bird at all.
well, yeah, you come for the crack. It's oh geez, they just did it. Um, Entertainment and fun and yeah, a lively atmosphere. Yeah, that's Ireland. Yep. Yep. Uh, I just got notification, Tori, and you get too drunk so you don't feel the cold. Yeah, that's a possibility. Yeah. Okay, Phil, he's got to find something to eat, so he'll be right back.
I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Supposedly that's where my ancestors come for, from, or my daughter's supposed to get a, uh, I think it's a 23andMe. I think that's the one that didn't go out of business.
There's
So,
oh, what's the other one?
um, yeah,
It's at ancestry.com.
yeah. I think that's the one that went out of business. The lady that started that one, she was, I think it went out of business because she wound up skimming money or something. I think. Mm. Oh, Lucinda, I'm coming over. She made ham hocks, beans, and cornbread. Oh, oh, that's good food. I threw it out to my son-in-law and daughter that if they find the ingredients, I'll pay for them because I want a liver and onions meal. My
Yeah.
son-in-law makes it. Oh, it's good. Yeah, 23. Yeah, it was. I think they found out she was siphoning, and I think she went to jail. I think. I'm pretty sure. Um, anyway, but it doesn't, Tori, it doesn't taste like it's got, now it does have
Mm-mm.
potatoes, but it's got bacon with it and apples in it and
Uh-uh.
oh, it's good. Oh, mm, he makes it so good. Sit there and I eat till I look like he could roll me around the room.
Uh-uh.
Oh, it's delicious.
Uh-uh. Nope.
A-
No,
And
thank you.
the problem is you got to find calves liver.
No, thank you.
The adult liver is tough unless you know how to cook it.
No, thank you.
How are they disabled, Lucinda? What's their disability? No, you guys don't know what you're eating. You just haven't had my son-in-law make it. It's delicious. Oh,
Hi, Joy.
oh, Joy, when my daughter gets her roasting chickens in and gets them up fat enough that we take 2 weekends and off the suckers and defeather them and all that kind of stuff, and then we either leave them whole or chop them up into whatever she wants. We have a list of what she wants. So yeah, when we do that, and it's a 2 weekend job. Um, yeah, we save the chicken lizards and the gizzards and the hearts. Oh, yeah. Uh, yeah. And you can't put them with the others because they'll be picked on. They'll be dead. Yeah. If you put them with your other
Mm.
chickens. Normally, if there's like a disabled chicken, the others won't let it live. Oh, yeah, it's good. No, it's not gross.
What?
Liver. You just don't know what's good. It's, well, the way my son-in-law makes it, it's delicious. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is the best source to get your iron increased. It's because it's a natural source of high iron. Is the liver? Yes. And even with a pill, it doesn't do it as fast as eating liver. Ah, yep. Ketchup, liver, mustard. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, you don't have to like it. More for me. But you get calf's liver.
Oh yeah, I don't eat any of that. I'm not a liver person. What can I say?
My daughter eats
Not
chicken
my
livers,
thing.
hearts, and gizzards too. But you got to clean the gizzards good.
No, thank you.
Pig's feet? Yeah.
No, thank you.
But do you know the meat around pig's feet is very sweet and very juicy?
No, thank you.
Well, what about cow jowls?
No, thank you.
Okay. Have you had Robbie's tacos
No,
from the
thank
taco?
you. Not the kind that Rob. I don't get barbacoa. I
mm.
know what that is. I don't get lingua and I don't get barbacoa.
Barbacoa is delicious. It's just the meat of the cheeks. It's not any different than the rest of the body. Hello, Purrs.
Hi, Purse.
Yeah, Robbie's tacos have barbacoa in them.
Robbie gets barbacoa tacos. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Or
When
he's
I get
supposed to be.
tacos, I do not. He's been eating taco salad.
Yes, because he's not supposed to be eating all that starch on the tacos. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the cheek meat is so tender and juicy and good. It's because the muscle has been, it doesn't have a lot of excess fat, and it's a strong muscle, but it's so tender and juicy. It is really good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. When years ago, when my grandfather was a butcher, um, necks and backs were considered. No, I don't like oxtail either. Um, if they're cooked properly, little bit, Rocky Mountain oysters are fine.
And no, thank you.
You know what they are, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
No, thank you.
But
You
necks
guys are
and
bringing up
backs,
stuff. Mm-mm.
yeah, necks and backs of chickens and stuff used to be considered poor man's food. Now, what do they want? People who want to make a good chicken stew want the necks and backs, because guess what? That's where the sweetest meat is, right up in that neck and in the backs, right near the spine. Mm-hmm. Your
Well, I
thumb
boil the
still?
whole chicken when I'm making. I clean out any residue from the guts out. But
Mm-hmm.
other than that, everything gets the back, the neck, all of that
Oh
gets
yeah.
cooked when I'm making
Yeah.
stock and picking the meat. And then I
Mm-hmm.
sit down with gloves on and pick
Yeah.
very carefully pick the meat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's fun to get the meat out of the neck and back because it's little bits of meat, but that is such good.
Well, if you cook it right, all you're doing is picking the bones out of the meat at that point.
Right, because it falls apart. Yeah. Yeah. And my
And
grandma
that's
would take those
basically what I
bones.
try to get it to.
Yeah, and my grandma would take those bones and she'd crack some of them, a lot of them, the cracked bones, and put them back in the pot with a little bit more water, and cook the heck out of that to get the marrow out of the bones and stuff like that. And that makes good stock. Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
My thumbster, I don't know if that's a bad sign. Your thumb still hurts? Is that when the weather's changing, Purrs? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Some things that they considered poor man's food ages ago
A
is now
lobster.
yeah, as lobster was, yeah, they used to serve that to inmates in jails because they thought it was yucky. Hello. They
Yep.
didn't know what, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, prairie oysters is like Rocky Mountain oysters, yes. Yeah. Oh no. You had a piece of wood stuck under your nail? Ooh. You got it out,
Ouch.
right? Now, okay. There is no piece left in there. Beef tongue properly cooked is delicious also. Um, cause Purrs, if you got a little bit, they're not sure. Oh, so they don't know if there's a piece left in there. Uh, have you done stuck your thumb in Epsom salts and just let the heck of it soak like as warm as you can take it? Because that'll a lot of times help draw it out if it's still piece in there. Yeah, Epsom salt soaks. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, KingPaco sent you new pictures of his new audio mixer and his new Stream Deck Plus.
Okay.
Yeah, my grandma used to make, of course, she was Irish, and she used to make a lot of the, oh yeah, I grew up on a lot of those things. And her chicken and dumplings was to die for. Mm. Now, she taught my mom, and somewhere down the line it got messed up because my mom, after my grandma died, was never able to make them quite as good as my grandma's. And yeah, and when I've tried them, they're okay, but they're not like my grandma made them. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Yeah, yeah, soak it, Purrs. Soak it like heck in Epsom salts. Strong Epsom salts. Yep,
And
because you can get that can go into a big problem. Yeah.
my grandma would tell you to slap a piece of raw bacon on it and then put a penny on top of that and wrap it up.
Yep.
And then she'd tell you if there's anything in there, it'll draw it out. I say it's going to rot and get your finger infected. But, what do I know?
Well, my grandma, I don't know if she called it. It was like a blood pudding, a black pudding. Um, yeah, it was, and I don't know if she called it black just because she didn't want to tell us. I don't know. But, I was little. I just flicked another. They're not flying around too much today because it's a little chilly for them down here. So the love bugs are minor today because they like it warmer. Yeah. Sausage made from blood, herbs, and oats. Yeah. My grandma used to call it blood, but yeah. Yeah. Blood, herbs, and oats. Yep. And it's good. So that's why my constitution. Yeah. So that's why my constitution is good. I'm eating the old Irish food. Yeah, because, I like it. Of course, I grew up on it too. You know. My grandma used pig.
For what?
If she to make the pudding.
Pig.
Now, if my grandfather didn't have pig blood available, she would use cow, but she says it doesn't taste as good. For some reason, I don't know. They say your nail's going to come back, Pers? Or did it damage the bed of your nail? Do you know?
Oof.
Because it's crazy sometimes what you can get from just a little something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If you can't get a good ER doctor, yeah, you're in trouble. So I would be soaking that, Pers, like crazy.
Yep. Soak it in some salt water.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Epsom salt water. Mm-hmm. Soak it out. And if your nail bed wasn't damaged, the nail should grow back out again. Well, 30 and 40-year-olds look like kids to me anymore. So, yeah, it's disgusting. Yeah.
We're all kids. What can I say?
Yeah. Hi, Ann Cussing Crafter.
Hi, Ann. How are you doing today, hon? And yes, Tori is taking it chill today.
Yeah. Well, it's warmer up there than it is down here, so you got it lucky. And that's rare because normally you're not as hot as we are. We're doing good. Pretty good, actually. Oh, yeah. My daughter's always going to be my kid. We were discussing that on the way to the movie the other night. Oh, and if any of you ladies saw, what was the name of the movie I just saw?
Devil Wears Prada.
Devil Wears
No.
Prada, and you liked it, Devil Wears Prada 2 is out, and it's just as good. Oh. I'm joining your crowd, Purrs. I need to do it too. Oh, did you see Devil Wears Prada 2? Because it is cool. And the only person that really looks, now, okay, and her name just went out of my head again, Tori, you said it the other day. The one I can't remember her name. Emily
Is it
Blunt.
Anne Hathaway? Anne
Yes.
Hathaway?
Yeah. Anne Hathaway has aged a little bit, but not much. She still looks she still looks really good. Everybody else looks great. The one that you can see aged the most was Emily Blunt. But, yeah, everybody else was good. I mean, looked really good compared to, it's been 20 years, since they did that movie. And so, yeah, and it's just wild. It was good. And they didn't have trouble getting people to want to donate their clothes and so forth for this movie. The other time they had to, like almost beg people. This one, no, even um, other actors and all kinds of people were saying, yeah, I'll do a cameo. I'll do a little quickie, just have my face on the screen. Yeah, they were all jumping at the chance that they were asked. Yeah. And there's some other people in there that you see their face real quickly. They don't get always noted. So, yeah, it's a really good movie. Really enjoyed it. I'd go back and see it again, or wait till it comes out on the internet or something. Yeah. But on the big screen, it's really good.
I've never watched the first one.
Oh, they're both good.
I guess I should.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Lady Gaga was in it. Some well-known models were in it. Yeah, a bunch of them. A whole bunch of them. And a few other actors and stuff like that, but not many actors because it wasn't about them, except if they were in the audience of um, when they had the runway shots, doing the runway shots in Paris and stuff, yeah, in Italy and all that, yeah.
Hmm.
Ah,
Hmm.
Miss Lori, she says, how wonderful. Had a few things to pick up and come home. You guys are live, and it feels like you ladies are having coffee and a chat in my house. Thank you, lol. It doesn't feel empty. Hi, Tori. Hi, Marcia. Hello, Miss Lori.
Hi, Miss Lori. We can hang out with you most days. I will let you guys know that I will not be on Tuesday. I will not be on Tuesday because we're going out with Ray.
Yep.
And I'm not going to go on while I'm out because
Yes.
he deserves my attention. He is a remarkable human. Abso-friggin-lutely remarkable.
Yeah, and I
Just
called
letting you
Tori
know.
today and didn't know she was with him, and then she says, I'm gonna, want to put you on speaker so you can say hi to him yourself. And he says, he turns around and says, Marcia, why aren't you here? I got Tori on one side, I should have you on the other. Sorry about that, can't make it yet. Can't be up there yet. I still
Hi,
got too much
Sylvia.
in. Hi, Sylvia. Haven't unpacked enough yet to be able to run around. Yeah.
Hi, Monica. Did you sneak in on me?
Yeah. She evidently, yes, she did. She slipped by both of us. Hello, Monica.
Pers isn't going to be on Tuesday either. Are you going to be on Monday? If I thought my phone would do it, I would do an early morning stream tomorrow while I'm at the market.
Robbie's tried that. He says the market does not have good signal.
I've never had problems with my internet there.
Hmm. Ren's freaking out. Baby daddy is making cookies. What is with him lately, Ren? He's being too domestic. There's too much, yeah. Oh, yeah. And plus
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of vendors have music blaring. Yeah.
Yeah, I could put you in my head and then mute you.
Yeah. You'd have to mute yourself so that you could only type in or something like that. Oh, Monica got woken up a while ago. Hub came home. Yeah. Yeah. Well, my daughter had her mother-in-law and her mother-in-law's sister leave about a week ago to 10 days ago, and now she's got her husband's cousin and her husband there, and they're going to be there for, I think it's 10 days or 2 weeks or something like that. And then they're done with company till the fall.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to get up in the morning. I'll go to bed early tonight, which means I won't be hanging out here on Lisa's Live.
Yeah, because she's got to get up early in the morning so she can make the Webster.
Well, I want to get up early.
Market.
I might get up super early and do some work if there's any to be had. And then take off for a little bit to go to market.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Patty, you know I go early. And Ollie won't have any problems getting up and going. Oliver will not have any problems getting up and going early with me. Oliver gets up like at 8 o'clock in the morning or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, it's easy to get to the market before Robbie.
What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. Adrian's joke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. I got to do work.
Work. Yeah.
Well, we had some work and I did it all.
Yeah. Well,
That's the problem.
Devil Wears Prada 2 was really good. Most sequels are not as good. This was really good.
Patty's right. We had gotten there because I told Patty, if you're shopping with me, you're gonna get to market at this time.
Mm-hmm.
And she did. And so we rode around. We went around and we did our shopping. By the time we were finished, Robbie was about time to show up.
Yeah, right. And a couple of times,
No, because work knows where I am. So I can't have a follow-up doctor's appointment. You have yard work to do tomorrow, but your back says no. Is it anything you can do sitting on a stool? Well, the one time that Jeff and I went, and we went early. Yeah. And I got all that stuff. I got that one that has a really good gold rutile in it and stuff, the sphere and stuff like that. And I got the onyx, the obsidian piece. And I got another big rock. I can't remember what it was. Was it rhodochrosite or something? I don't remember.
something
It was
like
a
that.
big
Yeah.
rock, and all this stuff. And I showed it to Robbie, and he was like, couldn't believe that I'd gotten that stuff.
Yeah.
And if I find a lot of stuff, I'm going to go buy me another granny wagon, and I'm going to leave it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got green grape agate and just all kinds of pretty stuff. And it's the luck of the draw, because that day there was someone there who bought out someone's whole booth, basically, because they had something they had a bunch of stuff he really wanted. And it just so happened they also had these rocks in there. Well, the guy didn't know anything about rocks at all. And so he had no attachment to them. He really didn't care. And he sold them to me for a killer of a deal. That was towards the end of shopping. I didn't have that much cash left in my pocket. And I'm yelling for my husband to come bring me another $20 so that I could get these rocks from this guy. And basically I turned around when Jeff got there, and I'm like, the guy said this much money, and this is what he has. And I showed Jeff, and Jeff goes, oh, okay, here you go, sweetheart, and hands me the money. He didn't make a big deal out of it, because he knew when I did what I did that I was telling him, this is a freaking killer deal. Give me the daggum money.
Yeah, right. Jeff kind of looked
because
at
I
it and
know
saw
how
it.
to, I can
Yeah.
absolutely, just poker face it.
Yeah.
I've done it so much. I used to do it with the antique and vintage sewing machines as well.
Yeah.
I picked up one that I paid $35 for the sewing machine. It is 1892 Wheeler and Wilson number 9 treadle sewing machine. And I paid $35 for it.
With
And
bobbins?
yes, it had bobbins, and they have unique bobbins.
Yes.
And they have a unique size needle, and it had needles. It
Holy
had like
crap.
4 or 5 bobbins. It had like 20 needles and attachments, which are also unique for that machine. The only thing that was missing was the coffin top that sits over the machine.
Well, you can find those.
So my husband pulled out $35 and gave it to the woman, asked her how long she was going to be there, and asked if she could hold it until we got back, because it was right after we got there. And she said, sure, put a little note on it that it was mine, And we went about our business. And we came back, and I took it home, I wiped the dust off of it and everything, took pictures of it, posted it to a antique convention sewing machine group that I'm in. And someone came back and offered me $500 for it.
Yeah.
I still
Mhm.
own that machine.
Yeah.
There's a hand crank version of it where you crank the handle and it makes it go. That was in a box. And the hand crank had been taken off and put underneath the sewing machine in the box. And I saw it and I was like, oh, wow, this is a Wheeler and Wilson. It looks like it's supposed to be a hand crank, but the crank's missing. And I push a little button and lean the machine back to look underneath it, and the hand crank's under it. And I look at it and went, ooh, it's dry. I would have to clean this and oil it real good. Closed it before the people saw it. And I'm like, how much would you take for this? And she goes, you said it's missing a piece. I said, well, there's supposed to be a crank here for making it go. And she goes, oh, give me $20 then. Is it worth $20 for you? I said, for a display piece, $20 is an excellent price. Thank you. And I handed her $20, grabbed that sucker up, put it under my arm. And my husband was holding my arm at the time, and I walked off, and he followed me really quick. And I went, holy shit, this is worth more than the treadle.
Yeah. Mhm.
They had not lifted the machine.
Yeah, they
She
hadn't
bought a
checked.
crate. She bought
Yeah.
a crate at an auction house.
Yeah.
And then there's one called the two spool. It takes the little wooden bobbins they used to sell.
Yeah.
It uses one of those at the top and at the bottom. It uses that as a bobbin.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
hence the name two spool.
Spool.
And
Yeah.
quilters love them. People that
Okay.
like to make quilts on antique sewing machines, they love them because if you have the same amount of you've wound two spools exactly the same. So when you're sewing, you can look at the top and know how much bottom thread you have still.
Mhm.
So quilters love them. It was towards the end of the day walking through, and I went, oh, looky there. It's an old two spool. The guy goes, if you give me $20 to take this off my hands so I don't have to load it back on my blessed truck, I will just love you forever. I smiled at him. I said, you're such a flirt. Here's your $20, sir. Took that baby home, took pictures of it, and sold it for $400
Sure. Yep.
because I didn't want it. I showed pictures. The lady said, I'll give you $400 for it. I said, okay.
Nice $380 profit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Mhm.
You want to give me what? Okay. Don't make me cry. And when I did that, my husband go, okay, that makes up for the other 3 machines you just bought.
Yeah. Right. Uh-huh. Yep. When you run across good deals, you got grab them while you can. And and I'm sorry to say, if people don't know what they're selling, that's their problem. They should have done their research.
Yep.
Adrian says, "What'd you buy me?" Oh, my daughter loved the dice you sent me.
She
Oh,
like
Hannah,
what?
the dice you sent, you put in my
Oh,
bag. And I wound up with so many things that I know I didn't buy. And some of them I knew I think I had 2 things. Now, this has been from like end of October or whatever when I got my last stuff from Robbie. And then I said, hold everything, because all I got to do is, move the box again because I was moving.
yeah.
And so it's been a hot minute since I had stuff moved down.
Oh, that's when I brought it down
Yeah,
because I brought you your squawky chicken at that time.
yeah, right. And that was when?
November,
Thanksgiving?
December. Yeah,
November.
it was
No,
either,
yeah,
well, because you've got to remember, we came down and a lot of November and December, end of January was spent down here, except for the one time I went home for a week.
Right. Well, okay. There were some November ones in there. Mid to like the second week of November, because they date a lot of the bags. So I had some 11s. So I knew it was at least in October. So they may not have had everything in my box when you brought it down. Okay.
Yeah, that's a
So,
possibility.
yeah. So I had some Novembers, Decembers, Januaries, Februaries, March, April in my box. So, yeah. In my boxes, let's put it that way. And a couple of pieces didn't go in boxes because they were too big. And
Well,
she,
yeah, because we
okay,
debated whether or not I was bringing you the big blue one, blue
yeah,
onyx.
yeah,
We
because I
debated
bought,
back and forth if I was going to bring it down.
and they said no, it was too heavy or whatever. So, yeah, it didn't come. So, okay. Now, what's the full name? Rutilated,
Tuscan red
red,
phantom
some,
rutilated quartz. Because the red is the phantoms, not the rutilation.
yeah.
Because
So
it's
it's,
almost like a clear quartz with red pieces in it and
mhm.
rutilation. Marcia has the most amazing piece. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Tuscan, say it again.
Red phantom rutilated quartz, or rutilated red phantom quartz, one or the other. But the red and the phantom go together. But
Okay.
Marcia has the most amazing piece because you could put it on something where you can turn it like a lazy Susan,
Mhm.
and she has two totally different views of that stone. That's what you need. You need to get your little lazy Susan to put that baby on.
Mhm. I'm going
That'll
to.
also help in dusting it.
Yeah. And my daughter
Because
looked and she saw it. Now she saw the
mm-hmm,
fan side and she
mm-hmm.
picked it up and she says, "Why is this side out? This side's just as pretty." I said, "Why do you think I bought it?" Because they're two different sides and it's the same thing. And so I said, "Okay, I'm not sure which way. I can't remember. All of a sudden, my brain was having one of those little fart things, going on in the head. And I can't, I said, I think I said red rutilated, but it's red. I said phantom quartz. I think I put it down. I said, this may not be the right way, but it's called Tuscan red rutilated phantom quartz. But that's back, it should be Tuscan red
Yeah,
phantom rutilated quartz. So,
yes.
yeah.
Because if
So
you
I
look at
was,
it, what's red? The phantoms are.
yeah.
Hers, I can ask him.
Oh, oh,
If
I
he
got
has
my
any more of
piece.
the tubular.
I got a piece and it is gorgeous. The tubular, it is so cool. That is such a cool. Oh man. Mm, that is so cool. Cuz it's different than any of the other aragonite. That tubular. Oh, it is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, do I remember how much they were? God no. I buy too much stuff.
I can look at it because I have it close to me.
Yeah, Tori can look. Ah,
Okay, hold on. I got it right here. Let me look up the aragonite. Control F. ARAGONITE.
Onitnite. It's a tubular.
Where are you? Oh, I'm looking in the wrong thing. I'm even sitting here trying to figure out why I can't find it because I'm not looking in the sales. I'm looking in payments.
Oh, jeez. Hello.
That'd be a good reason why I couldn't find the daggum thing. I wasn't looking in sales.
Yeah.
Control F. Try that again.
Yeah.
Tubular.
Uh-huh.
Huh. Did he sell them?
Yeah.
Did anybody buy them?
Yeah.
A-R-A.
Gonite. Yes, he did.
How long ago was that?
It wasn't that long ago. Um, it it's since I started coming back on because it's since I moved, I think.
It might be another one. Hold on.
It's just been like,
Aragonite. Sphere. Tubular aragonite.
yeah.
Okay, there was
I think he had two different.
he had 65 and 45.
Yeah.
But I can ask him. Do
Yeah, it
you
was recent. I know
still
that. Yeah.
have TUBULARAGONITE PERS
Yeah, 65 and 45.
is asking.
They're nice size pieces, but they weren't giant ones, because that's number one, very unusual, and so they weren't going to be big ones at that price. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I found them at 65 and 45 are the ones he sold.
Yeah. Hello, SS Leona. Welcome,
Hi, Leona.
and Miss
Hi, Monica
Laurie
Leal.
and Monica Leal. Yeah.
And I did send it to both Robbie and Z.
Yeah.
It's a cool looking rock.
It is. And in person, it's really cool when you sit and look at it, because
It's totally tubular.
it's total. Yeah, exactly.
Sorry. I
Yeah, I
couldn't
know.
resist.
I know. But it is. It is totally tubular. It's oh, it's cool looking.
I'm not looking at these rocks. Not looking at any more rocks. Because I got rocks I'm looking at.
And I got a 15-pound calcite on quartz, huge piece, and the calcite is little bitty spikies on top this beautiful hunks of quartz, and it's gorgeous.
Yeah, that was on the 29th of last month.
Yeah, I knew it was. And then I got a nice piece of tangerine harlequin quartz. Yeah.
Well,
And
I've
then,
asked him so he can
yeah.
pay attention.
Mm-hmm. And my daughter was looking, but the man, when she saw the red, oh my God, red phantom, she says, "What the hell?" I said I couldn't resist it. So yeah. So I gotta put it on I gotta find I want to get a nice wooden, not too big, Lazy Susan, so I can turn it. you know. I don't want a plasticky one. I want a nice wooden one. So I got to get myself one. Yeah. Because both sides of it, the bottom is the bottom, but the front and back are both beautiful. Because the back is the red, is super red phantom, and then right now it's the red phantom, and then the front is rutilations out the kazoois. It is cooler than heck. Oh, did I tell you I found one of my UV lights?
That's good.
I found one. So she was saying, let me see your UV light. And we were going, she goes, oh my God, oh my God. I said, yeah, I got to have a couple of shelves of course, it's probably more than a couple of shelves, but I got to see. Just put the stuff in there that glows with the UV lights. Yeah. And some glow with one UV light and not the other one. So that's why I got to get the other, I got to find the other UV light because I'll find more of them. Yeah. And wait a minute. Where are you? No, it's not you. Oh, don't you dare. Here you go. And I bought one of the Andre agates, from Mexico.
Yeah.
That I paid a fortune for. But anyway, and it glows, Dory.
Oh.
Yeah, it is. You can see yeah. And I have a pointed heart of clear quartz, but all of a sudden in it, you get all these little blue, purpley sparklies in it. And it's fantabulous. And my daughter's looking, she says, oh my God, I see why Tori loves fluorite. And I said, you think?
Yeah.
And she says, oh my God, this just looks like an ordinary rock. And you put a UV light on it, and it's red. It's glowing, parts of it are red. And I said, oh yeah. 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 It's cool. Yeah. So yeah. So I sit here and I look at stuff and it's like appreciating it all over again. And she hit one rock and holy cow, she about went nuts. I can't
That's the
remember.
problem I'm going to have is going back through my rocks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I
going to
have.
have so many videos.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Mm-hmm.
I think what I might do is I might just take and, film like all day on a Saturday and
Yeah.
then split it up into videos and shorts and have them sitting there so that I upload a video and a short every day.
Mm-hmm.
And just keep recording like that long videos and then clip it out some shorts to show, really highlight some rocks
Mm-hmm.
and post those up and just get some more stuff out there.
And I got
What,
some.
Phil? Wait, what? Phil said something and I've lost my mouse. He's in the ER. What did you do, Phil?
Oh no.
Did you fall?
What?
I don't know. Why are you in the ER? So duplicate movies should be sent to Mike. Got it.
Okay,
I'm
what
waiting to
goes?
see what Phil.
I know, I'm waiting too. What tumble?
He found out you need air to breathe.
Oh, jeez, Phil.
Yes.
Yeah. You didn't have
Were you
your,
holding your what? Were you holding your breath like a 3-year-old, Phil? Come on, fill us in a little bit more than that.
yeah.
He probably went out and was doing stuff without his oxygen.
Mm-hmm. More than likely.
Love is like oxygen. You need your oxygen, Phil. Don't you love us? Use your oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
Went out to the freezer to get something to eat, and his hair, his hair, eat, and his air hose doesn't go that far, so he took his oxygen off.
Off. Oh, jeez.
Then you need to request a longer air hose.
Mm-hmm.
Naughty, naughty man. Let me talk to the doctor. I will tell them to spank your. I'll tell them to get you a cute nurse to spank your butt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so bad. But Phil, we cares about you.
Does Snowflake Obsidian UV?
Does it what?
UV.
I don't know. I can look that up for you real quick. This SNOW. Okay, it just changed it. Is snowflake obsidian UV reactive? Yes. Some specimens of snowflake obsidian can be UV reactive. While
I have a.
traditional black obsidian is not, the inclusion of cristobalate, which is cristobalite, the white snowflake pattern, can exhibit reaction under UV light.
Mm-hmm. I got a huge rock that's
They
evidently.
glow or change color.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah.
So there you go. Is that the answer you needed?
Yeah. Because I just found that. Oh, did I tell you when Z was down here? And I got to find which one it is now. He found a bubble in one of my quartz.
Yes,
But
I
I
know.
got
I
to,
was on the phone.
yeah, and I can't remember where I put it.
You circled it with a black marker and you put it back on the shelf.
Yeah, but I don't remember what shelf I put it on. Now I can't find it.
So he had his call button on, or he'd be sitting out there. Not
Mm.
sure Laverne knows I'm here. I had to call her daughter. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't care
So
what
yes.
kind of spider it is. If it's a spider, it's going to be dead, or I'm doing everything to find it in my house till it is dead. I'm sorry.
Marsha,
Spiders, no, I don't like spiders.
you're so mean.
Mm-hmm.
What did those babies do to you?
Exist.
Oh,
Sorry,
you're
gang.
so
That,
mean.
yeah, I don't like spiders. Nope, nope, nope. Not a fan of spiders. I got a coconut geode from Mexico that lights up really nice too. And I forgot I bought that many more tumbles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about tumbles.
No, because yeah, I got about 4 bags of tumbles that I haven't got room for yet. All my stuff is full to the brim. Hmm.
I just received like 20 pounds of tumbles.
What glows bright orange with a UV light on? It's, wait a
Uperlite
minute.
does.
No, it's, oh, don't you dare get in there. It's still in the bag. It's, it's like gray. And hang on. You know what? When you deal with rocks and stuff, and I just washed this floor. Holy crap. I got stuff on my floor from my rocks, and it's all, some of the stuff, it's like the dust from it, and it's, a lot of it's UV reactive. I can see
Yes,
where the dust.
Uperlites are a grayish looking stone that will fluoresce a vibrant yellow or orange.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I must have a Uperlite tumble, because, honey, is that thing orange.
So his oxygen is only about 85%. He was unresponsive when they got there, and EMS has the code to get into his place to get
Good.
him.
Good. Yeah. He should have gone and got his little portable one and taken it out.
Yep.
That's what my mom used to have to do that.
Put your portable one by the door from now on so that you can take it when your other hose doesn't reach.
Yep. Yep.
Crimson's ready for Halloween. Says, love Halloween. I know you just want to go home, Phil, but they got to take care of you.
Yep.
It depends how much weight is in that bag.
Wait a minute. I'm in the bottom of my closet. I got to get out of here.
A lot of people like Halloween. My daughter does as well.
Oh, my daughter adores Halloween.
Well, it might be that today specifically you'd done too much other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Practice wedding cake. Who's making the wedding cake, Patty? Are you? Oh, yay, my gas bill's been paid.
Yay. And I bought a black onyx that has a kind of a white spot in it with a center thing. It looks like an eyeball. But my daughter says, did they call this an 8-ball? You know, one of those 8 balls that you used to have as a kid that you'd ask it a question, tilt it, and it would answer
Uh-huh.
you? Because that's what it looks like. She says, it looks like an answer should come up in there. Oh, God. So she was laughing at me, along with rolling her eyeballs and shaking her head. Yeah. Oh, she wanted practice decorating. Okay. Nothing, no, it's from Nothing
So
Bundt
you're
Cakes.
making it?
But are you guys making it?
Oh.
Hmm. Well, I'm getting mad at Robbie right now. They sent me one of those, zippy bags that doesn't want to open from the top. You have to kind of pull it, yeah. I
I
can't
put
find,
my fingers on it and push one side forward and pull the other side back at the same time.
yeah, I've tried that. It's not working. That or my fingers are slippery. I don't know. But no, that's not working either. I'm going to have to cut a notch into the, I got it. I finally got it. Phew.
So you're going through rocks.
Well, I was. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I better give her this too.
You okay, Gabe?
No.
Still hurting?
Yeah. You still alive?
Yes, I am
Yeah.
still live.
Oh, they're ordering 5 cakes. Oh, okay.
It is 8:40. Lisa should be up soon, right?
I have no idea. Oh. Is she going live?
She's supposed to. It's
Yeah.
Sunday. She always goes live on Sunday.
Yeah.
Mondays is a no, but Sundays was a yes. Yeah.
Do people want her to go live?
Do you guys want Lisa to go live?
Or can she take the night off?
She took off last night.
Huh?
She was off last night.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
she didn't. She was on last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were on
She
with her,
might-
weren't you?
I was off last night. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. My daughter lives in rural BFE, basically. And we also live in the Bible Belt now. And yeah, they don't much believe in All Hallows Eve, but she decorates the farm, the front of the house, and the whole bit. Yeah. And so if you can see all the way back into her house place, yeah, she's decorated like gangbusters. She used to do for the kids. Last year, that was the first year they hadn't. They would do. They'd have like 7 or 8 kids and some parents that would come, and they'd set it. My daughter and son-in-law would set it up, and they'd do a what is that thing where you have to go from stage to stage to stage to get to the end to figure out where you're going next? That kind of used to do it in cars years ago. I think they still do it. And you get it. You go to this one place. You figure out you got a riddle. Takes you to another place if you figure out the riddle, and
Oh
that takes
yeah.
you. Yeah. Well, that's what they do all over the farm. They'd send the kids all over the farm. And the kids would have to, they were in groups of 2. And yeah. And so, and then when they get to the last, they get the final thing. And it was normally my son-in-law dressed up really ghoulish, which his size makes it easier to be. And Strictly can tell you he's a big boy. And yeah,
Hmm.
and scare the
Wait,
crap out of him.
you guys, wait, what is this thing about jewels? People are sending things. Ren sent a floating heart for 10 jewels, and then Ren sent a flower for 30 jewels. What is that? A scavenger hunt.
Scavenger
That's
hunt,
what you were
yes.
thinking about, Marcia.
Yes, scavenger hunt, yes. Yeah. Yeah,
Huh.
you get, um, yeah, when you watch YouTube, you get so many, and then you can give them out to different places,
Oh, you get
videos.
jewels for watching things on YouTube?
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder where my
And every
jewels
now
are.
and every now and then it shows you can donate some
I know where
jewels
my
to.
jewels is.
Oh, where do you find that you can give things? Where do you find that?
I don't know where you find it. Every now and then it pops up when I'm seeing a video. You can donate so many jewels to this one or whatever, you know. But
Where do you find them, Ren?
yeah, where do you find them? So I can decide who if I want to give them to. Oh, gift on bottom. Oh,
I don't
okay.
have a gift
It's a new feature
box.
YouTube has started, but I don't have the icon or anything. Oh, at the bottom, there's a gift by a super chat.
Nope,
Oh.
I do not have that.
It shows up on mine now and then. And my chat has a present. Click it. Yeah.
I know see none. Huh.
Hmm.
Hmm. Interesting.
Hello, John Cook. Yeah, it's been a long day. You're on time because whatever time you get here is on time for you. But yeah, compared to us, you a tad bit late, but
Patty
that's
sent me
okay.
sunshine.
Hmm.
Do I get something for these jewels? That's
I don't know.
interesting.
I don't know if you get anything from them or not.
Oh man,
Look at.
let's try to go up higher with that. Yeah, I
Wee!
can't believe this little thing puts that much shock in your back.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it sure does. No, I mean, I can't see it. I have 2 accounts up and I can't see it on my account where it would be.
Hmm. Well, I'd have to jump out of here and go to YouTube to be able to figure out where it is. So if I figure out how to get to it or something, I'll let you know because I'm on.
Yeah, they must be rolling it out in stages or something.
Yeah. No, I've had it for about 4 or 5 months now.
Marcia did not do a PSA.
I haven't done a PSA. Haven't done a PSA in a while. Um, oh, okay. Let's see if I can. Wait a minute. I have to get up because that means I have to walk to do a PSA. Okay. It's been a while. This may be a little rusty. So forgive me if I'm rusty. Okay, gang. It's time for a some kind of version of a PSA. Let's see. All right. As you know, when you come in, we ask you very kindly, politely, with great respect, to give a little tippy tap. Gentle one, because we like to be nice and we're kind and we're polite. To that adorable, cute. Now we're going to have to do the icon for it because Miss Tori is not got her video up so we can see her do it. So we ask you to give a little tippy tap gently. Do that adorable, cute thumbs up. You know it's cute. So we do it gently. So once you do that, we ask you to consider going over to that subscribe button. You know where it is. If it says subscribe on it, that means you haven't subscribed yet. Now, if it shows something else, that means you've already done something else. Okay? You've made a decision. But if you haven't done it to all notifications, we're going to ask you to hit that little subscribe button, and it's going to give you another little bitty box. Not a big one, just a little one, because you got a few options. Not a whole lot, but you want to go up to the very tippy top, all the way to the tippy top, and you'll see it. You can't miss it. It's right there in all its glory. The dingling. Yep, there it is. Isn't it cute? Now, we know dinglings are temperamental, and they get easily their feelings hurt. So we are gentle. We can give it a little tippy tap. But if you're so inclined, you give it a little rubby dub 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 dub. Because you want to be nice to that dingling. Sure do. So now, once we have hit that little gently, or give it a little rubby-dub-dub, or maybe even if you want to, you can fondle it a little. Or maybe a little more, till it lights up. Because once it lights up, that means you're subscribed to LadyToriJones Leatherworks. Now, we did make the goal of 1,000 subscribers. She sure did. But you know what the situation is. The trolls. So we made it with a few trolls. So those trolls, not really liking that she made it, have gone, we're out of here. Well, what they don't know is once you've done it, you're there. So guess what? She's still monetized. Isn't that nice? Yes. So under those circumstances, hey, trolls, you can come back. Doesn't make any difference. So thank you. We appreciate you. So now, if you haven't, we ask you kindly to give it a little rubby-dub or fondle it so you are subscribed to LadyToriJones Leatherworks. Now, you know with that, you know by what I said earlier tonight, you are supposed to get notifications. Well, they were a little late tonight. I got a notice that Tori was on an hour after she already was up. So they are not always prompt. And yeah, but we give them a benefit of the doubt because otherwise you're not even notified at all unless you put little notifications in your phone or your device or something to let you know, hey, Tori's coming on or Tori's supposed to be on. So, okay. So please subscribe. It helps the channel. We appreciate it. And we like that you like the channel. Okay.
I don't
Now.
care. I need to eat. I haven't
Yeah.
eaten since this morning.
So you're not muted either.
Oh,
And
sorry.
so under those circumstances, we all know that ToriJones Leatherworks is a dictatorship channel. Now, with being a dictatorship channel, Tori is the dictator. Her channel, her rules. Now, for a dictator, Tori's a pretty good dictator. We only got 4 rules, gang. Not hard. Okay. It is no religion, no politics. That's 2. No drama from the other channels, such as the tube of you, the gram of Insta, the Twitter twats, the tumbly rumbly, the itchy twitchies, or what's the other one, gang? Because I haven't done this in a while. There's one more, and I forgot what it is. And now I have to walk to my phone to see if somebody's bothered to tell me, because I forgot. It's bad. Itchy twitchies, tumbly, book of faces, gram of Instra, tube of you, itchy twitchies, tumbly rumblies, and the Twitter twats. I knew I'd remember. Yes, it's the Twitter twats. Okay, so we don't bring their drama over here, okay? So, with that being said, that is her 3rd rule. Now, her 4th rule is you respect the channel, ToriJones Leatherworks. You respect the owner of the channel, ToriJones. And you respect her mods. And we appreciate it because, okay, you bring drama in, you may not last long. And if you got a history of drama or trouble, you can be really quickly out of here. Now, if you don't have a history, you may be given a warning. And with that warning, it may require 1 or 2. But if you don't listen and behave and abide by the rules, yeah, you may get timed out or you may get a permanent black mark, which is a block. Now, mind you, our mods do like to play Whack-A-Troll. Oh, one of their favorite games. Yes. Okay. So, under those circumstances, those are her 4 rules. We thank you for coming in. Abide by the rules. We have no problem. This is the Zen channel, the No Judgment channel. We appreciate you. We enjoy the chit chat. This week, Tori is taking a break from things. She's got a little elbow problem. And hopefully, when she gets back home, she'll get that checked out. Because, yeah, when your body's going down south, it's and a part you need to do what you do, it smarts. So, hopefully, she'll be back to it soon. Because since I found out Mr. Kyle let it sneak that I'm getting my black on black on black on black, yeah, I want her to get back to work. But that's selfish of me, but don't tell anybody. Okay. Plus, I got a lot of Christmas ornaments, some do. So, yeah. Just saying, throwing that out there, you know. So, thank you for coming in. This is a Zen channel. This is a No Judgment channel. And we enjoy the chit-chat. Well, we will be here tomorrow because that is Monday. Tori will not be here Tuesday because she's got a group date night. Okay? So, thank you for coming. And now we'll get back to Tori and her chit-chat. Thank you. Bye-bye. Ta-ta.
So the little ruby things are for the people in the US and Canada. It is only on a mobile app. So those of us that are using the computer don't get them. And we get a penny per ruby.
Ooh. Oh, ho, ho.
From what I'm understanding. Because that's what it says. It says, I got someone in my background with, I see a hand.
Or next
You
to
see it.
Hello.
I was
Hello?
able. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
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 Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I
I got
okay.
Scooter.
Yes, I hear that.
Hi, Scooter Pooter. Hi, Scooter.
Hey, you.
Robbie, you didn't answer
Which way
your
do you wanna
text
go?
message I sent you.
You want to go to Waters?
Yeah,
Go out
Waters
go
to
out the
Delma.
front. Yeah. Go out the front exit. Sorry, guys.
Okay, he's not listening to questions either, evidently.
What was your question?
Yes.
You didn't answer
You-
your text message she sent you.
Kind of hard
Tubular
to answer text.
aragonite. Tubular aragonite. Do you have
Yes.
more?
Yes.
Then Wednesday, you need to make sure that PERS is paying attention. PERS and Feral.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, PERS, are you paying attention? And because PERS is asking about tubular aragonite and wanted to know if you still had some.
Yes, I
Because
think we do.
I will remind him.
Okay.
Make a note, put it in your pocket. PERS
in my
wanted
brain.
to know. So Wednesday, yell at PERS, get PERS's attention, and then let PERS look at it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Because I wind up selling. I've sold your stuff on my live. I've sold Lisa's stuff on my live.
Raw dog.
You got something for sale? I'll sell it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I remember
And
one
for
day I was here. I was here at Lisa's, and she had stuff laying around for that I knew she was selling, and I started showing it. And people are like, "I want that. What's the price? I want that. What's the price?" And so I had to get Lisa to give me prices so I could sell her stuff.
Yeah, hey.
I've done that to Robbie too. I've shown Robbie stuff, and it's like, I'm selling you stuff.
Yep. Yep.
Oh.
It's so much better.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got rolled eyeballs and lots of looks again today, Robbie.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Especially with something called blue onyx.
Oh, boy.
That's
Yeah.
pretty stuff, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, the
he-
daughter thought that all the things were bought that Marcia bought were actually there already.
Yeah, they're not.
Mhm.
Neither
Now
are all her gifts that people bought for her.
yeah, right.
Right.
I know that for a fact.
Yeah. Now.
I just bought her a gift.
Yeah, I got him. Yeah, and you bought me another one. Yeah. And so, till I had to actually, because she didn't see it up high, I had to point her to what Z had to put on the shelf.
Right.
And she says, "Oh my God, that's beautiful." And I'm saying, "Well, see, not all of it's bad."
Patty, did you not buy one, Patty? I mean, I can look, but Patty said she needs to see them also.
All right. I'll put them up Wednesday.
Tubular.
Totally
Yeah.
tubular, dude.
Totally
Yes.
tubular.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because I opened mine and she says, "Oh, this is cool." And I said, "Isn't it remarkable what nature does?" And she goes, "Yeah." She says, "I can't believe all this." And she was looking at my stuff and she's going, "But you have so much."
Which way do we have to go on? Don't we have
Right.
Right? Okay, I'll tell you what. It's going to be that
And
lightweight up there.
she said, "Did
Thanks,
Tori?"
God, I know that.
She
Pers,
saw
you've
that.
heard of Scooter? Scott is Scooter. Scott used to hang out there a lot, but then car stuff, and he can't drive a car that doesn't run. So But he comes over and helps Robbie when Robbie needs big help. Scooter shows up and helps. Robbie goes and gets him, kidnaps him
Every
from
other
Heather,
week, I kidnap them.
Yep.
Yeah.
and he spends a few days at the farm and helps him
Yeah.
with the big stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, he spends about almost a week at the farm sometimes.
Yeah.
It's 3-4 days.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes.
Unless the weather's bad and you can't get him home because of the flooding or there's really bad
Right.
traffic. Because
Or a
someone's doing some
hurricane.
kind of stupid
No,
festival
last
thing.
time was really bad traffic. It
Yes.
was ridiculous.
Because of the K-pop thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Steven is getting ready to go to bed, so say goodnight to him, please.
Good night, Stephen.
Good night, Stephen. I hope you had a good evening and you either watched some TV, or played with your brother or played with your monster trucks or something. But I hope you had a fantastic evening. Now, when you crawl into bed and you get it down in there and you snuggle down and you start to drift off to sleep to dreamland, I hope you have fantastic dreams tonight. And you wake up tomorrow morning and you're saying, good morning, world, here I am. And you have a great day tomorrow. So be the good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night, young man. Love you. Bye-bye. Good night.
Good night, Steven. Don't forget, before you jump in that bed, you stretch out those muscles and stretch out the day, climb in that bed, pull the covers up and snuggle on down and drift off into some beautiful sleepy times. And then tomorrow you wake up and stretch it out and have a beautiful day tomorrow.
It doesn't realize the tailgate's down.
We will talk to you later, sweetheart. Good night. Not to Lisa. Yeah, good night to Stephen.
Good night, Stephen.
That was Auntie Lisa.
Who's barely awake, probably.
I'm like, she's
She's
not
awake.
even awake yet.
Yes, she
What?
is. So I'm
No
sitting here
way.
looking at her. I'm sitting here
No
looking at her.
way.
If she's not awake, I don't know what the heck's going on here.
What she got? Toothpicks holding her eyes open?
Yeah, she ain't up
Nope.
yet.
Lisa is not awake like I'm not here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not there.
Yeah.
I knew you
Well,
guys were lying to me.
yeah. Oh, you guys missed it. I've done my first PSA tonight after a while because I have been not doing them because of certain situations. But yeah, I started
Wait a
back
minute,
doing.
where's Patty?
She's in the chat.
She's in the chat tonight. So, yeah. So we
Since
are
I'm not sewing, I don't need as much help.
right because she's watching it herself too. So yeah. So under those circumstances, I did a PSA tonight for the first time. Little rusty, but I'll get back in the groove.
They're sending Phil up to a room for the night. He's spending the night at the hospital since he went outside without his oxygen and collapsed, and they had to come get him. The doctor's making him stay at the hospital overnight.
Yeah.
Look at that. Steven's getting a lot of good nights and being told to have pleasant dreams. Good night, Phil.
Night, Phil. Has Laverne been notified you're not there tonight, Phil? Has her daughter?
He called Laverne's daughter.
Okay, good.
Down, don't worry, you're gonna get over.
No. Oh, yeah.
So where are you? I know you're on your way back with him, but
We're on
where?
Delta.
Oh, you're just starting out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So,
Okay,
No,
Phil.
it's right there.
So she's aware you're not there. Okay. Because that'd be a little scary. She wake up and you're not there and she's wondering what the heck's going on. Yeah.
What are you saying? We need one of those?
Yeah.
This is where Mako used to be.
Yeah, you're going to be in trouble when you get home because you wandered
Mhm.
outside without your oxygen on. That means you got
Yep,
to
you
put
should.
you
Oh,
either
hell.
need to get a longer hose or you have to put your
I like the
portable.
6x6.
Make sure
Yep.
you're grabbing your portable when you have to go
I
outside.
need that for gator codes.
Yep.
But I don't.
If you have to go farther than your hose
Yeah.
let you,
Actually,
yeah.
it'd be better if it was a home.
No.
Do they have a rim 6x6?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah,
We'll
is
be
your
right
daughter
back.
going to
We're
go
gonna
to
look
the
at
house?
something.
Oh, they're
Is your
going to
daughter
get
going to the
something.
house to sit with her if she needs help?
Yeah.
He does not know.
No. Yeah.
She's going to give him a stern wagging of the finger and shaking of
Uh-huh.
the cane or something.
Yeah. Yep. Well, you have to admit, Phil, that was your boo-boo, that you went out there with oxygen. You know better. Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta have oxygen.
Oh, by the way, for those of you with the Harbor Freight tumbler, you will probably need to oil it every 2 weeks. Okay.
Okay.
I gave my daughter my grandsons today. She said, "Stop giving me stuff. I have no place to put this." I said, "That's your problem." And yeah, like she isn't
In your
got
yoga, tell her in your yoga studio.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh. She's gonna have a fit. She's gonna kill Robbie for that one.
What?
Because he's giving her the ammunition to talk to the main money
He's
man.
giving her solutions.
Yeah. Yeah. But
And you build a shelf around the top, just like a drop shelf right off the ceiling, about a foot and a half off the ceiling, so you can put the beautiful crystals up there, and you make it out of plexiglass so that you can see them, and make it like all the way enclosed, and make it where you can see them and the dust won't get on them, and that creates a good Zen environment for when you're doing your yoga.
No, but he's got big
That's
stuff.
my
Little
story,
stuff.
and I'm sticking to it.
What she'll need a lot of glass cabinets in there too, because he's got a lot of stuff. Because remember the old library things where the cards used to be, the card catalog?
Uh-huh.
She's got a couple of those. One is an actual one, and one is a reproduction. Well, they're full, jammed with little stuff. And she's got big stuff all over the house, all on top of cabinets and shelves like I have in my kitchen. The one shelf, she's got them all over the top of her kitchen. And yeah, there's big stuff in there. Yeah, she's running out of room. So yeah.
Hi, Linda Kay.
Hi,
Camping
Linda
and
Kay.
it's supper time. That sounds like
Sorry.
that sounds fun.
Yeah. So yeah.
That sounds like real fun, like lots and lots and lots of fun. Yeah.
What did he do? Gobble it down the first time, Hannah?
He does eat fast sometimes.
Yeah.
Attention.
Lisa doesn't know how to work her computer at this time.
Scrolling and it just starts playing things.
It's okay.
No. I still have to start my.
Yes, you do. Get your live set up.
Yeah.
For which?
Wait a
there
minute.
it
I
is.
gotta see. Wait a minute. I gotta go back. Oh yeah. I heard the town's very quiet at the time and very happy at this time, John Cook. Yeah. Yeah, because I hear a lot of some of your residents left town, which is nice. Yeah. 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 Oh, yeah, that's what happens when cats eat too fast. Yeah.
It makes them yak.
Mm-hmm. That's why I started with one of mine, I would put just a little bit out. The other would eat slow. One ate fast, like, couldn't wait to get it all down. So I would put down like maybe a quarter of it, scoff that down. I'd wait a minute or two, put another quarter of it down, eat a little slower, So by the time he got done, it took him just as long as the other one. But yeah.
Marsha, I'm sending you something, but don't pay attention to your phone until later.
Okay. Okay.
I know that if you try to go check your text messages, it's going to throw you out of here.
Yes, it does. It makes me go boom.
It's Pharaoh's butt.
Oh,
go to their website. Pull up their website on your phone.
Camping can be fun. Go look for some cool rocks.
Yeah. Yep.
See, now, if I went camping, I would have a UV light with me at all times.
My downside is now you have to go
Oh, yeah.
that way to Hillsboro if you want to go west.
My daughter proceeded to say she thinks she found
Take this exit.
a piece of sea glass here in Florida one time.
Could.
And
She could.
And she said, well, actually, where she took it from, you're not supposed to take anything. But she said it was the only strange thing on the beach and colorful and everything. So she said, and she knows James is into rocks and stuff like that. So she picked it up. So she was seeing the sea glass that I got from you, Robbie. She says, now I know what it is. And I said, hey, yeah, hello.
You would think you would see the logo on the side of the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're away.
Yeah, Hannah has food for each animal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my daughter would too. But Cookie used to eat hers so fast because she'd try and go over and
the juggernaut.
and try and help Blue finish hers, and they'd have to keep Cookie away. Yeah. Because I said Blue Baby was the lady, and she ate delicately. Cookie would scoff hers down.
Only a quarter.
Ronnie's gonna go find one cheaper. You probably get a used one.
What?
What?
Huh?
What?
What?
We were. I was listening to what you two were saying.
We just stopped and looked at Apocalypse, the trucks.
The Sofo Customs.
Oh, okay. Oh, did you hear there's no more Punch Bug?
What?
What?
The game,
They got
there's
rid of the beetle.
No, there's no more Punch, the game Punch Bug?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, it's now, it's Tesla tipping.
No.
The game has changed.
I've decided if Robbie ever broke down and got a Tesla Cybertruck, I would have to make him go and get a wrap done in waste management. Make it look just like the dumpsters.
I haven't played I didn't let the kids play punch buggy in my car because I don't need the kids punching on each other. But the game we played, which is a great game to play with young kids, is called Motorcycle.
It's called Smack 'em Upside the Head.
No. See which child can spot the most motorcycles on the road. And what that has done has made my grandchildren very aware of the motorcycles on the road.
Yeah. Because
And
most
I did
people are
that
not.
because my sister is blind to motorcycles and has almost wiped out several.
Jeez, yeah. There are people like that.
The only Fords they do
So I decided that I would do something to make them
I think so
aware,
too.
more aware of the
'Cause they're
motorcycles,
accustomed.
and by doing so, they
Did you see that
they
Jeep
do
on
so
there?
much better.
The one
And
we
now
just
they're
saw?
like, oh yeah,
the
motorcycles
Hellfire.
are everywhere,
Yeah.
you know. And I just think it's a really cool thing to do with them.
Yeah, yeah.
Lisa, you
Oh,
let me know
Patty,
when it's up.
there is a Tesla that
392.
I'm ready.
she didn't lose control. It was an automatic drive, whatever, you know. And but it evidently had a glitch. Hit at a fairly good speed, hit a pole, a telephone pole, electric pole, whatever kind of pole, caught on fire, and she was caught inside and she burned to death, and it was a Tesla. Yeah, and they
Yeah,
couldn't put
because
it
they
out.
lock the doors get locked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Robert,
There's
I
been
agree.
several
Robert
people.
says Robert says we'd have to have an intervention if Robbie ever gets a Tesla.
Oh God!
If Robbie ever got a
You ain't
Tesla, I'm gonna come on down here and I'm gonna smack him upside the head
Yeah.
and
I'll hold
ask
him
him
down
what
for
the
you,
hell
Tori.
happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hold them down for you.
Everybody
So I need to come
loves
get you
those.
on the way?
The plaids, but I would never get a plaid. If I won the huge lotto, I wouldn't buy a plaid. I'd buy a 911, and that thing would sit in my garage.
Yeah, where would you put, if you got a Tesla, where would you put the gators?
Yeah, I wouldn't get a Tesla.
No. We'd have
I'd
a
buy
bunch
one
of
of
us
those
going
damn
up there and just smacking
apocalypse.
him.
Yeah. We've got a whole bunch of us that are already agreeing to hit you upside the head if you got a Tesla. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Patty, when a Tesla wrecks, if someone actually gets out of it, they're lucky. I've
Yeah,
heard
because
of
most of the time they
I've
lock
read
them.
so many reports of
Mm-hmm.
them auto locking the doors and they get in a wreck and they do not unlock.
And majority of them don't even have glass breakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't keep a glass breaker inside your car, how are you going to get out?
Yeah.
Because the windows ain't going
Yes,
down.
those dumpster looking things. Well, you know,
Yeah.
also, if you go and you Google it or look on Etsy for paper folded truck patterns, and you look at some of those ones where they teach you get the pattern and you fold paper and tape it together to make items.
Origami.
It's not quite origami. This isn't quite origami because you don't take one huge piece and cut it. You literally cut out little pattern pieces similar to what I would do for making something out of leather, but it has
Okay.
tabs on it and you glue the
I
tabs
swear
together.
to God, he had his kid draw a truck, so he made it.
And that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
Exactly, Ed. If someone gave me a Tesla, I'd smile, say thank you, and then sell it.
Mm-hmm.
And I would lower the price lower than what they normally sell for to make sure that I sold that bitch.
Yeah.
Because I'd be embarrassed to have it in my house. They're ugly.
They are
And
really.
some people might think the vehicles I've owned are ugly, but I don't. And for me, I have to have something that is visually appealing to me
Right.
and comfortable for me.
Now, my daughter used to have a little sports car that it was so funny because my son-in-law, they had to have the top down when he rode in it because he's too big and too tall. If he rode in it
Yep.
with the top on it, his head was over the side all the time.
Electric trash cans on that. Yeah, electric trash cans on wheels. You got that.
Yep.
Hey, Bearded, how you doing? Good to see ya, as always. Have a wonderful night.
You too, Bearded. Thank you. Love you too. Take care and good night.
And the concept of an electric car is nice. It really is a nice
Yes.
concept. But
Yes.
and it's fine for people that live in small towns that don't need to go anywhere else.
Point A to point B.
For
China
those of us who
just
like
came
to
out.
drive cross country, they're not practical. Not at all.
China just came out with a new battery that is a carbon, or I forget what it's made out of now, but they don't explode. So once those are put into mass production and stuff, that'll be better for the electric cars, but they still don't, give you enough energy.
Can I tell you the
I
problem?
don't want to go on a I don't want to go on a road trip. Okay, I'm going to travel 500 miles. When I go in my gas operated vehicle, I drive until I need gas. I gas it up. It takes me less than 30 minutes to gas it up. That includes stopping, gassing it up, going to the restroom, getting a snack and a drink, getting back in the vehicle and back on the road. You're always less than 30 minutes.
Mhm.
But if you have an electric vehicle, you have to sit there for how long to let it charge before you can get back on the road?
Not only that, but you have to go and schedule your stopping around your stopping for charging.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
you have to find out where are the chargers.
It's not like a gas
Then I
station.
can
Okay,
stop
so hear me out here. Theoretically, you think they could invent a motor that is electric that charges itself while it's driving.
You mean charges from the energy of the tires turning
Yes.
and from the solar power that is above it?
You wouldn't even need
And from
solar
the heat
power
on the engine?
because the rotation of the motor should charge itself.
mhm.
The motor rotates the tires. The rotation of the tires should be feeding back into the battery. The heat
Right.
can be converted to battery energy as well. There's so much going on there with the use of that vehicle that it should be self-charging. But
Now, may I say something in here?
People can't make a bunch of money on it. Go ahead, Marcia.
Yeah.
Yeah, big oil
Now-
would go bankrupt.
But now here, listen to this. They're wanting to get rid of gas because of emissions, right? Hurting the environment and all that. Well, do you know the emissions of a maintained car
Is worse than of electric
Is
cars
worse.
is worse.
than the disposal of all the batteries out of the electric cars because they die in so many years?
The
And have-
disposable of the batteries is worse than the emissions.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so
now
what
cars
happens?
cost-
The harvesting of the lithium.
Lithium, yeah. So what are you're not helping the environment.
No, at the end of life, my Tahoe
Nobody
would
wants
be
to look
less
at that either.
dangerous than any of these
Then-
stupid electric trucks.
Yeah, my daughter had an electric car. It was electric and gas. Well, she knew it was a hybrid, right? And yeah, she knew it was going to come time for the batteries to, So yeah, that thing went fast. She said, "Mom, do you know what the batteries would cost to replace them in that car?"
Yeah.
She said about $15,000.
Yeah, 12 to 15.
Yeah,
Depending on the size.
yeah.
We-
And
Lily ran
so
into
she
the
says-
same thing with her hybrid.
Yeah, that's what Kelly's was a hybrid. And she says, forget it. So now she did have a Jeep hybrid. Her first Jeep was a Jeep hybrid. Well, Jeep had a recall because the battery compartment was not quote unquote safe. So what the Jeep place decided to do was they weren't going to make it safe. They decided to put a little sensor there to warn you if the battery was getting too hot and might explode. And my son-in-law looked and said, nah, we're getting rid of this thing. So that's why she got her second one. They got rid of the hybrid, and she got her new yellow submarine, and it is a diesel. And he says, I'm sorry, my family is too important to leave it up to their little gizmo to let them know if the battery's getting too hot. He says, that thing can go bad. And he says, and now my family's gone. Nope, not happening. So they got rid of it. Yeah. So, yeah. It's crazy. What happened to everybody? Where'd you go? But it's crazy what the motor industry tries to make you swallow sometimes,
Robbie fell out.
Aha. Well, he might be in a bad area for connection.
We kicked him. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Well, my family, my daughter and son-in-law use diesel because they don't use stop and go. Their trips, their driving around is normally not short distances like cars. If you have a diesel and you only do stop and go driving, that's not going to do very well. But he does long distance trips in his. And all of her stuff is fairly far away. So they put a lot of miles on there, and they get good mileage with the diesel compared to gas. So yeah, works out better for them.
Jeff went to go find him.
So yeah, it's crazy what the world thinks we should buy nowadays, or what they try and make us think is safe. Yeah, right. Or good for the environment. They're so full of garbage, it's pathetic.
Did you send Robbie a link?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Because it is that time of day, folks. And I absolutely agree. No electric vehicles here, and they can't perfect them where I can charge up really quick, or they can't be mostly self-charging. I'm not doing it. Can't go 500 miles on one charge. I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So it is that time of day. So everybody is going to, when I go off of here, thank you first so much for coming and hanging out with me while we chitty chat around. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have some cool stuff to show you. We'll see.
Yeah.
If
they got any good leather at that place, let me know.
I'll let you know. So everybody, when we get off of here, you go get your bio break, wash your hands with soap and water, rinse with water, dry with a towel. Do not shake water all over the house unless you're cleaning up after yourself and you own the place. Just saying. So, and then go get you a snack and a drink. Get back to your device, and you would have slid on over to Two Leaves in a Pod. Go over there, see what's happening. I might be over there at Two Leaves in a Pod for a quick minute, but not for long. Robbie, you just got in while I'm telling everybody I'm leaving, because it's almost that time.
Is it?
Yep.
It is after 9:30.
Oh.
Yeah. And Lisa will be going on pretty soon. So we normally end about 9:30. Yeah.
So that we can give people time to Terry, I didn't get a bunch of I don't get a bunch of super chats to do giveaways. And I can't just give stuff away and ship it out.
Yeah, right.
Doesn't work that way.
Just
I
give
can't
Julie
afford to
stuff
do
away.
that. No, I'm not giving her stuff away. Okay, wait a minute. I'll take this back. If in the next 5 minutes I get $100 in super chats, I will give something away from Lisa's.
Of Julie's.
Yes, of hers, and then I will pay for it out of the money.
Make sure it's one of her pretty blue rocks.
But I have to have $100 in super chats or Ko-Fi within the next 5 minutes because I'm getting ready to get off of here, folks.
Make sure the rock starts with aqua and ends with marine.
Yes.
I don't even know if there's an aquamarine that I can touch anywhere in this house. That I
Yeah.
can
There
touch.
Oh,
I
that you
think the
can touch.
aquamarine is probably in her bedroom, and I don't go in her bedroom.
She keeps that stuff pretty off limits.
Yes, she keeps it close in hand. She probably keeps all the aquamarine in her bedroom because nobody has the right to go in her bedroom except
she
her.
has a gorgeous piece of aquamarine.
There should be one on her
Yes,
desk.
but that doesn't mean she has it out where I can touch it.
That's true.
You're gonna need a lot more super chats to get the one that he's talking about.
And in order to get that one, I would need a whole heck of a lot more money than that because, first of all, it was a gift.
Yep.
And second of all, I would have to replace it with something twice as big at minimum.
That one's an expensive one.
That was my mom's birthstone too. That's why you'll find me pick up stuff that has aquamarine in it.
Really good. What a trailer.
Everybody, Elizabeth has her
Tell me
labs
about-
tomorrow and her doctor's appointment.
Gotta be
So
a transfer.
Prayers.
prayers for Elizabeth, prayers for Phil, who is in the hospital and hopefully goes home tomorrow.
Yeah, prayers up.
And all of our other people that have stuff going on. Tree of Life is supposed to be getting a new person,
Yep.
a new therapist, doctor. Teesa, I have not heard, I think is still in rehab. And we have a few other people that have stuff going on that they need prayers for. So prayers out to everyone, or well wishes, good mojo, positive energy, whatever you want to call it, send it out there.
Yep.
Patty, Lisa, give me something to give away.
Shut up. Are you serious? Worth $100?
No. What is that? I can't give away $100 worth because I don't get $100 of it. Remember this. Oh my gosh, let me pull up the little giveaway thing while Lisa finds me something I can steal from her.
My Lord, Patty?
I don't even know where my StreamYard giveaway thing is. I will find it. StreamYard. StreamYard giveaway. No, not anything gifted. Oh, what is our hashtag gonna be?
Oh my goodness.
How big album from shop?
What do you do?
$99.99.
Okay, now let me go over here. Tell this thing I need to share a screen. Share a screen. This one. Share the screen.
I had something crazy happen to me.
Huh?
I can't enter because I'm not on.
I need to pay you for it.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna enter under one of on my ToriJones Leatherworks 2 for Marsha.
Rocks and
I
Zen.
can't do that stuff on my thumbnail.
That one is for Marsha. Lisa, did you enter?
No, I did not. Oh, yeah, it would be funny if I went it back. I'm trying to find my thumb. I'm okay. I'm just kidding. somebody else one.
Yeah, no spaces, Lynette.
Okay, Tricky. No space in here. All one word, rocks and Zen, because that's what happens here.
Yes.
Everybody enter, and if you don't want it, you can just tell me who to give it to if you win. Rocks and Zen, Leona, you typed racks. Rocks and Zen. Rocks
Elizabeth.
and Zen.
Rocks.
Patty, Patty, so help me God, if you win, I'm going to shoot you.
Patty, Elizabeth,
You know why?
retype it. You put an A in there.
Guess what? She says exactly what she said on Robbie's the other night. She put in the word, right? The hashtag. And she says, I never win on Robbie's. And tonight it says, I never win on Tori's. And she won the night she did that.
And if you are somebody that buys from Robbie and you have a box at Robbie's, I
My
will
boxes are
absolutely take
already
your
out.
stuff. Well, if you're a regular buyer of Robbie's,
Then you're gonna have a box.
and I know you're gonna have a box. If you have a box before I leave here, it's going in your box. Rocks and Zen,
Perfect,
very
Elizabeth.
good. How many we got going on here? Let me see. 23 people out of 45. I cannot have that many people lurking that don't want to win a rock or win a rock for somebody.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm threatening you because if you pull the same trick tonight you did the other night, this is fixed.
And this is a piece of amethyst.
Scott,
It
you
is a
pooped
piece of
yourself.
amethyst.
That's the
Courtney
plant right
says
there
if
that
she
just passed.
wins, it goes to you,
Yes.
Lisa.
Thank you.
That
It's right
stinks.
there. Where all them lights are. There's
Yeah.
a reclaim plant right there.
Oh my God.
It
Yes,
smells
Patty,
like
you
that
have a
day and
crate or
night.
3 at Robbie's. Patty does.
Usually
Yeah,
Heather,
Patty does.
usually Heather and I hold our breath when we drive by it.
Damn.
Okay, you guys gotta excuse the wind. We gotta air the truck out.
Oh, somebody had a
That means I get a paycheck next week.
No,
there's a water treatment plant we just passed.
no matter
they
day or night, it always stinks.
Robbie,
Yeah.
Robbie,
Why?
Robbie,
Why?
do not send Monica. Do not send Monica's package.
I already did. Why?
Monica, you already sent it?
No, but it's already labeled and all. The label's already created.
Monica just said, tell Robbie not to send my package yet. Issue.
She's got an issue.
I know.
Just hold on to it.
He can tell it to
I don't
refund
know.
it.
If you don't actually send it out, it won't get.
Yeah,
You can
it's
cancel
I'm
it if you
already
didn't send it.
charged.
It's charged, but
It'll put you credit. It'll give you credit back into your pirate ship. I've done it before.
All right.
As long as it doesn't get scanned, or we do drop off, then we're okay.
I forget how many days if you don't drop it off, you get credit back for it.
No, you have to refund it.
Yeah.
You don't get credit back unless you refund it.
Right. We just refund it and then just take that
Monica,
Yeah,
off.
you can tell them to cancel that one and they'll refund it back to you.
Yeah.
is it okay to send it, Monica? She's in the chat.
Okay, you're
Wait,
saying
no,
it's
it's
okay.
okay.
So is it okay to send it or not?
Send it or not, Monica.
Because
Monica says it's okay.
they send them tomorrow.
She said Monica said it's okay.
Okay. She said it's okay. All right.
Okay, we'll
Good.
send it then.
'Cause
Okay.
I already did the label.
Let me get it.
I already
Yeah.
got charged for the label.
Yeah, because a bunch of people got notifications already.
Oh, well,
You can enter.
Yeah, you can always
I know
enter
you're
DR.
always.
I'm on at 10:15, just so you know.
Lisa's going on at 10:15. It is 9:43.
Scott will be there, and I will be there as soon as we get home and get our. We got to get our food and then get home.
Uh-huh. Well, you guys can lurk and join. I mean, we know you're here. Doesn't mean if you don't
Marla,
chat,
I learned from the
email me,
best, too,
Marla.
ladies.
Yep, lady of the house lurks all the time. I know that. Occasionally she pops in and says something.
Yeah.
I learned from the best how to lurk.
I quit vaping and I have a vape here and I'll test it and see if it works, Marla. Because if so, I'll send it to you because I quit vaping like a year ago, almost a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I didn't realize that. Wow, I didn't realize that.
You didn't notice I hadn't been smoking vaping?
No.
After I had my knee surgery done, when I started having a reaction to all the meds and was violently ill and didn't eat for a week, the thought of my vape nauseated me. The thought of using my vape nauseated me. And so I put it down and quit using it. And then I just quit.
Good
We
for
are
you.
at 28 entries.
You want a cigarette, Tori?
No.
I'll pass the message on, Monica. She said, trouble paying for the last claim because of card. I can send an email, but you got response.
So I know.
Just so that way you know.
All right.
I'm just reading what she
All
said.
right.
You quit ciggies today? Uh-huh. Is that until the next time? Or is
Yeah,
that for
quitting
real?
ciggies. Yeah.
I'm gonna quit after this one.
Yeah, right.
Until he picks up the next one. Yeah.
Right.
Same thing as I do.
Okay. Yep, I have one. I'll put it on charge tonight and see if it works. The tank needs to be washed out, but other than that, it's fine. So I'm on the giveaway tool. I'm going to get ready to draw. If you're going to enter, you better enter now.
Robert has a good way to look at it. I don't smoke.
Enter now or
Sticky does.
Enter
Yeah,
now
I
or
exhale
forever
the smoke. I don't
be
smoke.
sad that you didn't.
Both are full of garbage.
All righty. And away we go. I gave everybody ample opportunity
To put your
to enter.
hashtag in.
So now I'm going to clicky the button. Let's go. Lynette won. Yay!
Whoop, whoop.
Woo!
Congrats on that.
We have a wiener.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Patty, for the giveaway.
Yeah.
Now I just have to put your name on it. I need a sticky note. I'll put out a challenge every night, honey.
Yeah, right.
You got a sticky note, Lisa?
I do.
And an ink pen?
Tori's
threw
just
it
got
at
the
me.
information. She has no supplies.
There you go.
Hey, Tori.
Yeah, when I say I brought none of the stuff with me,
Tori,
Read
You can-
Lynette's chat.
I just
It says,
read it.
actually, Tori,
You can keep it or
I
give it
just
to
read
Lisa.
it. Thank you. I can keep it or give it to Lisa. Thank you very much.
Yeah, now I
Flip a
don't
coin.
have to. Now I don't have to bang bang Patty.
Oh, well, that sounds
Well,
questionable.
I don't care how it sounds, but you shouldn't say the other word on the stream because they might not like it. So yeah.
Yeah.
So
Thank you,
kapow
Lynette.
kapow kapow kapow.
Thank you,
Pew,
Patty.
pew.
Maybe I should start setting up my goals again.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get some little rocks to give away.
Yeah.
Yes, the way you said it, it sounded sexual.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? It's that's not the only thing
That's
I
not
say.
what you
that-
meant.
Yeah, but it's not the only thing that I say that kind of sounds that way. So anyway, okay, we'll leave the PSAs for another time.
To Patty, thank you so much for the giveaway. And I will talk to everybody later. Don't forget, go get your bio break, wash your hands with soap and water, rinse them, dry
And
them
I'll
with
see
the
you
towels and not
guys
take
on
water.
2 weeks later. Bye bye.
Get a snack, get a drink. Your device will take you over to Tulee's in a pod. And you can have a good night over there to see what's going on. Bye all.
Bye.
Bye all. Bye all. Night.